turn the beat up for the boy.
Yo, what is good? What's up? Welcome to the Kickback Show. I'm your host, Germ on the board. Man, that was a interesting live to say the least. What's up, toy lady? Yeah, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I guess four times topic was should we cancel binary? And honestly, we really didn't even get like a definitive answer on that. But man, gee, it's a lot. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like now the church sector is caught wind of it. You feel me? Like, dude, live right now talking about the shit and reviewing it. I'm like, shit, man, that shit is wild. Tonight is an open panel. Anybody can come up if they want. If not, you ain't got to. But yeah, man, that shit is crazy, G. Shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say y'all like, if y'all gonna be transparent in this sector or whatever, you better think about what the fuck you about to say, or you better paraphrase that shit and don't go into no super detail. You feel me? Because that shit is real, man. That shit is real out here, and people don't forget shit. Always remember, people do not forget anything that you say here on these YouTube streets, man. You know what I'm saying? And then Mikey got up. Mikey had got on Photon's panel to try to defend him and whatever, whatnot, but that really didn't even go well. You feel me? I don't think I'm gonna be live for too long, but I'm off tonight, so I said fuck it, I'll go live. But Junior for my wife and kids. That's hilarious. But no, what I wanted to talk about, you know what I'm saying, before we get into Photons Live, whatever. Yo, Anti still got my fucking name in her mouth, bro. I'm like, damn, bitch, I don't even talk about you, bro. Like, I don't think about you. I don't do none of that, dog. So look, check this out, y'all. So yeah, I'll say he did all right. It's just to the general population of the people that was watching, it didn't go well. I mean it in like that type of sense, binary. You feel me? But I do commend him for getting up on that panel because you know what I'm saying. Like a lot of people wouldn't even get up on that panel or whatever. I do commend him for that. But what I was saying about anti, so I was chilling in Carrie Ann's live earlier. You know what I'm saying? Listening to her do her working and shit. You know, and she ended the live, and so I hops back on YouTube, and I see that me and Mines was live. Now I'm blocked, so I can't even write in her chat or nothing. So soon as I hop in the soon as I hop in the live, I see my name in the chat. And who's speaking my name? Of course, is Anti Afro. So I had rewinded it a little bit to see like what the fuck, like why my name getting brought up, you feel me? And I guess uh me and mine was trying to say, I don't know if she was trying to say it, but it sounded like she was insinuating that I'm involved in what Corey was doing with, as far as I guess stalking her kid or something. And I'm like, hold on, what the fuck? Hold on. So I guess she was saying because Corey did that rap or whatever on Smoke and he was doing my beats, then I have some type of involvement in that. I'm like, man, what the fuck? So let me just put this out there. I'm not with no group. I'm not with no crowd. I'm not with no faction. I ain't with no crew. I'm just me by myself. So if anybody want to use my beats for whatever, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like my beats is fair use. You feel me? Everybody fucking knows that. But in the fucking chat, this Miss Buyer Beware types in, "Oh, Germ is a snake. He be everywhere. He was in there. So if he's in the chat, then he supports, you know, blase blase." I'm like, bro, this old bitch. So this is what sounds crazy to me, yo. If this woman say I'm everywhere in the sector and people's lives, which every fucking body in the sector does, everybody be everywhere. Am I wrong about that? So anywho, everybody be everywhere. So if I'm a snake for being in other people's chats, lives, whatnot, what does that make her? If she's over here screenshotting motherfuckers' chat rooms, screen recording people's lives, etc., etc. So what does that make you, Anti? Hmm? I'll wait. Mike, what's good, G? But yeah, Anti, if I'm such a snake for going wherever the fuck I want to go because I'm grown as fuck and can do whatever the fuck I want, what does that make you, Miss Buyer Beware? What does that make you? Cause I know for a fact your ass be everywhere. Cause all you do is look for who's talking about you or your boy, screenshotting, screen recording, trying to put cases on niggas. So please, word to my nigga Shakim, make that make sense. But she can't help herself. I think she got some type of thing for me, honestly. Cause bro, I don't talk about this bitch at all, my nigga. I don't think about her. I don't say shit about her. I don't say shit to her because every time she says something to me and I say something back, the bitch try to block me or something, or her boy blocks me. So I'm like, that shit is crazy. Money to burn. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we be everywhere. I ain't mad at no one. I go where I'm welcome. Right, facts. You know what I'm saying? If a person don't go to a certain person live, that person has every right not to go to a person's live. If anybody goes wherever they want to go, that's all our right to do whatever the fuck we want to do. But see, all that shit she doing, trying to control motherfuckers' panels and shit, that shit backfired on her. Her dumb ass got timed out. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, she got mad, bro. Look, check this out. She got mad at Binary for having a conversation in the chat with somebody else. Like, damn, woman, like who the fuck are you? Like, nobody gotta abide by what the fuck this woman be saying and shit. You feel me? Like, bro, we all grown as fuck. What's good, lady?
Germ, you want that smoke?
At this point, I want it all. I want it all.
Oh no, this is not good. Why they bothering you? You are nice. You be everywhere and you be minding your business and you are not messy.
And I don't involve myself in shit. You feel me? Like she just had, I don't know, that woman just, she jumped at the chance to say some shit about me.
She might like you.
It got to be something, because ain't no fucking way. Now this the same woman that used to ignore motherfuckers on the regular, right? On the regular, she ignore motherfuckers. But when it come to germ, oh yeah, she has to mention my name.
Not what's up, ghost.
And what's crazy about it, like, I've never ever said two words to this woman until she mentioned me first.
She might be trying to recruit you.
Fuck that. I ain't nah. That AFW shit way too weird for me. And you know what else is crazy? So if them folks gotta run around the sector looking for screenshots, looking for clips out of people's lives to see who's talking about them, why the fuck are they still in this sector?
They think it's their sector.
Shit. And another thing, her boy, if this nigga feels so threatened to where he has to go to the police or whatever, one night, nigga, why do you still engage in this shit?
I don't know that I done asked the same question.
It's like a nigga walking through the hood and he getting jacked for his money every day, but he's still walking down that same street to get jacked.
Right.
Like, bro, what are you doing?
It's less than smart.
Hella, Vici, that's facts. Like, if you not part of a side, them motherfuckers gonna make you pick a side. If for
Fine.
what reason, I don't know.
These motherfucking troll names is killing me. I'm so sorry. I
Yeah,
just I just clicked on the comments and I'm like, wait a minute.
them shits be hilarious. I don't even know who this binary touch me is.
Listen, they got another one that say binary touched them and remix beat them.
Oh my god.
That was in my chat earlier. Okay, and Bill Cosby, he came through threatening, as always on the Denzel Washington
Yeah,
shit.
I see that. I see that.
Let me stop. Binary, I hope you're doing good, honey. I know you having a rough week, and it's only Monday, baby.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a long week. You feel me?
Oh, yes, Lord Jesus. Okay, hold on. I see Mikey did all right. What do binary mean that Mikey did all right? Is this the Mikey who was with him when he was telling the story, who was kikiing in the background?
Yeah, him. Yeah.
That's and is that the gamer?
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, because Photon was asking him to jump on his panel, and Mikey went up there. You feel me? And like Mikey was basically defending binary or whatever, as far as like getting canceled and shit. Basically, Mikey was saying like, um, none of us was there, so we can't say, this or that. And he's basically saying, and Mikey said when he was 19, he did some wild shit, but he didn't go into detail about it.
Mm. Does Mikey still do that wild stuff today? Did anybody ask him that?
Ooh, no, they didn't ask him that.
Mm. So, what's your position? Do you think binary should be canceled?
I don't know. People probably gonna get mad at me, but no, I because I'm cool with binary. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard seeing him get drugged like this,
Yeah,
but
it's rough. It's rough.
it is very rough. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't think he should get canceled. I feel like he should, just be like, I fucked up or something. But I wouldn't say.
Has he said that yet?
Uh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he said that or not. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
It's a hard situation.
right. Because I don't have any personal problem with binary, right? Binary, you stole my thumbnail. You're going to have to change your thumbnail, sir, because it's not appropriate for you to use my thumbnail on a picture or a video
So he
that
really did use your thumbnail?
Yeah, he used it to on a video that he did about let me see your transcripts. I don't get involved with what the two of you have going on, but I just really do not want you using my channel art when you're bashing her. So please change your channel art. I don't have a personal problem with binary code. I think he's off by trying to be cool with this Svengali, but I accept the things that I cannot change. And I have moved on past my feelings toward that particular situation. Um, it's not a good situation for him to be in. I'm empathetic, I'm sympathetic, but at the same time, binary, are you still touching on bitches? Because if you are, that's a problem. If you delivered, and you take accountability for what you did. I'm not going to be in your chat, but I won't, I just won't speak on that situation. But I don't hate you. I think that what you described was creepy as fuck, and I know what it's like to have a creepy uncle. Um, I just hope that you are doing better right now, and I think that he does need to publicly hold himself accountable, take accountability so we can move on from this. And please, whatever you do, don't let us catch you in 4K on no creepy shit from
Man.
this point forward.
And then, binary already had a lot of adversary in the sector, you feel me?
Boy, oh boy.
And it's like this storyline right here, it just blew up even more. You know, off of the strength of that adversary he was already having.
Mm-hmm.
Some people out here ain't joking, and it's not. In facts, people is not joking about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure a lot of us seen that type of experience firsthand or dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
seen somebody that dealt with that type of shit. So this type of storyline hits home for a lot of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't fault anybody for feeling the way they feel
Mm-hmm.
because anything, literally anything, can be triggering to a person.
Exactly.
And in this day and age, something like that, shit, bro, that's a huge no no.
Especially in the movement of the Me Too.
You know what I'm saying? But I I I will say I hope nobody reports him. You know what I'm saying? Off of some shit that happened years ago, because
It's
maybe
not
he,
that situation is not reportable, unfortunately.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not.
Or fortunately for you, binary. Hopefully, this is going to add to the cautionary tale of that tale
Yep.
that you told.
You know what I'm saying? And then like I don't think nobody's gonna forget about this. You know what I'm saying?
No, no. Listen, I don't let conscious energy forget about the fact that he took I's $820. Okay. I, I, you know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna throw tomatoes at his ass. I'm
Hmm.
always gonna talk shit to Al because he think he better than everybody. I'ma stand in that. Um, I just kind of want to know where he's at. I know he taking some time in a mental, it's got to be mentally exhausting. This whole situation is mentally exhausting, and these are things that need to be talked about. But I just want to make sure that that was an isolated incident and not an ongoing incident. I don't know. I think that I don't know if binary should be canceled 100%. Get the fuck out the sector, never come back. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, it's definitely it's definitely tough, for him right now. But I think if he publicly take accountability and apologize just for the sheer triggering of the events of the situation and how it's had especially the women feeling. And I think what really is crazy is this situation, the JJ video and all of this comes right after he was not protecting black women, right? Quote unquote, not protecting black women. So it's just like this nigga done took two L's
Yeah.
back to back, and they was already mad about you, about the women, for the first time, and then you go, it looks to the women like you're out here taking advantage of the women. Hey, Stargate, like
Hey,
you took. How
I'm
you
gonna let
doing,
you,
Stargate?
you go,
Um,
girl. How you
What's
doing?
good, Stargate?
What's the good germ? How you doing, brother?
well, we know that you feel like binary shouldn't be canceled 100%.
Because
Um,
he took accountability.
he did. Okay, see, I asked Jeremy that. He said he didn't know. I was asking binary, but he didn't never come. Okay, so he did publicly say, that shit was fucked up. I'm definitely not into that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, and not
Okay,
not only on publicly on this go around, but publicly on that video that he did.
Mm.
He said, kudos to the to chick A that stood up for herself and called me out on my shit. And so women, if you ever come across a guy who touches you inappropriately, don't hesitate to basically call that dude out. If you don't want to be touched, if you don't want to be hit on, if you don't want to anybody advancing themselves on you, he put that out there on that video. And he
okay.
repeated the fact that he had said, listen, I still stand by the fact that I would never, he said that behavior back then it was not appropriate.
Well,
So
that's good. That's
yeah,
good. That's wonderful. That's a
right.
great head start.
Yeah, it is. Real quick, I just want to say, what's good, Couch Potato? Thanks for coming through, bro. And Stefan,
What's up,
thank you for
Ghost?
coming through.
What's up, ghost? What's up, ghost?
Thank y'all for sliding through, sliding through.
I would like to say though, JJ erased the "I'm making chess moves" comment that he made to YM. I made the chess move 3 months ago comment, and also Bombay erased his comments that he made on that page. And I asked Bombay, on Darrell's panel, I said, "Would you like to apologize for, commenting it, like basically kicking it with JJ in the chats and commenting on his video without like telling him that he's a predator?" Because I asked Bombay, "Do you think binary is a predator?" He said, "Well, a sexual deviant." I said,
Yes, okay. I heard that part. I did hear
"Right."
that part.
So I invited. So I never like, and I also, here's the thing. I also said that, listen, Bombay and JJ are two different people, but they could be working together. And Ghost had actually said on one of Darrell's streams like months ago that him and JJ were talking in the chat, saying the same comments that they made like in the on the Predator video, like, "Oh, I like that name," and it's like signature moves. So uh this is in my opinion, this is what I'm saying. And so when I connected the fact that when Bombay was on his saying stuff like, making comments on that Predator video, I was like, this, it kind of like hurt me to even see him do that. And so um when Binary was like, this has got to be Bombay, I was like, hey, I don't. It does sound like him, so let's go with it. And it was all based off the fact that when we had our last discussion, and I felt like Bombay was trying to turn on me with, even though I had those Vita V receipts. It was all based on, well, let me, you know, I'll. That's what I was riding off of. And I just think, people are, I guess they feel sorry for Bombay. People who are feeling sorry for Bombay or think that I turned on him. He actually turned on me first and actually was out there, I feel, in cahoots with JJ with this story. And I feel like he could be working with. If I'm wrong, I would definitely apologize, but I don't believe so because of the receipts that Ghost brought up in the live when we were talking about, when we actually said that Bombay was JJ. So, but why would Bombay erase the comments now? And why would JJ erase the "I'm making chess moves," 3 months ago comment too under that Predator video? So I just think that should be put out there.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. You you are in the same way we are entitled to our feelings. You are absolutely entitled to feel that way, Jesus. Vici Lee star. Vici Lee
VT
star.
out. Listen, me and VT have a hate relationship, but I let her make comments so because she's never been like outwardly trying to just basically, I guess, do things to, I would say, because people say things in the comments that literally try to hurt my soul. VT makes little, troll comments. So, like I said, yeah, so let VT breathe.
Okay, so let me ask you before you go, Stephen, how you doing, darling? Ooh, let me
Hey,
ask
what's
this
up?
question.
What's up,
Let me
guys?
ask
What's up, bro?
everybody. I want to know what everybody. Okay, so at this point, he has accepted accountability, and said what he did
Wait,
was
who's
wrong.
accepted accountability? Binary?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I
he's
forgot.
accepted
Stars up
accountability
here.
then and now.
Stars up here as his defense attorney. Okay. So
No,
you
you
gonna
was
go
the
and die
good
on
guy.
that hill.
Defense.
Listen,
You gonna
Stephanie,
go and die on that hill with him.
listen, Stephen. You was the good guy's defense attorney
Don't
for a long time.
don't
That
wind
is
up
true
getting
too. That
yourself
is true
canceled along
too.
with him. Don't wind up getting yourself canceled along with him.
Photon
That shit is
definitely
contagious.
asked the question, should I be canceled?
Yeah, I was about to say, Photon had her on the
Damn,
chopping
wait,
block
they
too.
canceling you, Star. Wait,
I asked to go
Yeah,
up there, but
Hold
Photon was on
this.
that chopping block.
he was not interested in my commentary.
I don't know. So we can't. So now it's cancel you, Star.
Yeah, cancel me for, I guess, enabling him. Like, I wasn't back there letting him touch on women, and when he
You were
told us,
Camille Cosby.
yeah, I was not back there. Ooh, pill binary, go ahead and touch her, go ahead and grope her, go ahead and hug her, and go ahead. No, I didn't do all of that. He told a
Yeah,
story.
but you were defending them though
I
to
was
wits end though.
I was saying he's not a predator. I do not believe he's a predator.
No, I don't think he's a predator. I think people were going a little bit too far with the predator talk, like
What's
and
good,
not
Muslim?
him being around kids. I think people were going a little bit too far
And
with
people
that.
did y'all see how Brown Sugar Baby basically, when Binary had asked her, why are you connecting kids? Why are you connecting me with the kids? She was like, but you don't understand, Binary. You don't know what I said. I'm trying to say something else, but you're not. So she's fucked up. She was fucked up for
You should see her on Knockout Media right now.
Oh, she's
She's
on
having
Knockout Media?
she's right now she's on she's having she's like already has a interview scheduled with him, and she says she's bringing more victims. She says she's bringing more victims with her tomorrow when she comes back.
Okay, hold on. Before you start, wait.
I swear to God, go look at the chat.
Too much. Stop. Wait. Okay, before binary talk, let me just say this. This is what I was trying to ask before Stephanie came up here. Binary, you can address this in a minute, but you have accepted responsibility for what you've done, and you have taken accountability, and the consensus is, although the sector, not as a whole, but although some of the sector feel like the shit that you did was some fuck shit, because it sound like some fuck shit, it's some fuck shit, you are not 100% cancelable. What are we gonna do from here? Like, what are we gonna do from here to just try to get back to some normalcy? Because the consensus is it was a whole 2-hour live stream, and nobody still knows if you should be canceled. So to me, it sounds like no, you shouldn't be. You just need to be held accountable, which you already held yourself accountable for. So so now we just got to move forward.
Absolutely. In this part of the sector that was calling him a predator and linking children and said you should not, and there were Brown Sugar
Where
Babe
did that
said,
come from anyway?
Yeah, Brown Sugar Babe said we need to call his job and tell him not to teach those
children.
I
missed that. Where did she say that on?
Children are in danger.
Where did she say that on?
She said that on her panel. She said that on her panel on her lives. So when Binary addressed her tonight on Photon's live, and she was like, well, you grooming them kids. And so we went from Binary.
Grooming?
Yes.
That's a little extreme.
Before y'all continue, let me say this real quick. Chad T, thanks for coming through, Brody. Muslim, thanks for coming through, and Mike A.
Oh, you
Powell.
got the teas. You got the teas
Yeah,
in there.
bro.
Okay.
I fucks with the teas, bro. You know that, G man.
All right
And,
now.
lastly, I want to say,
Well, you got Mikey A. Powell out the grave.
and then I want to say,
That's how he had died.
Binary, thank you for coming, bro.
Getting everyone out the grave.
I'm on my phone, man, so it's kind of jacked up, bro.
Oh, man, don't let the internet body you, Binary. God damn it now.
Don't get body bagged by your wife.
No,
I'm about to say, we try to move forward and you spotty.
my phone is just messed
Come on, get right.
No, my phone is just messed up.
But
Yo,
Binary, though, the live I did yesterday with the Bill Cosby in the
No, I don't care.
in the thumbnail.
I don't care. Y'all having fun.
That was
Do what
all
y'all
for
do.
shits and giggles, though. I didn't realize people were going as far with it as the Predator talk until I watched
don't
the
matter,
Urel's
bro.
live. Like that was just a joke. I thought it was a joke type thing, but I didn't know people were actually serious about it.
Right.
So
Yo,
I
who
didn't want
cares,
to.
man?
I
Who
didn't want to
cares?
add
Do
into
you?
that narrative.
No,
Because I
add to
don't
the
believe. Like I don't believe that. Like that doesn't call for that at all.
Right.
It's
So
okay,
I just
bro.
want to make
Add to
that
the
clear.
narrative. No, it's okay. Add to the narrative. I ain't tripping.
No,
Can
I'm
y'all hear
saying
me all
I'm
right?
not adding to the narrative because
We
I
hear
don't
you.
believe
No,
that.
I know you're
That
not.
was a
I know you're
joke.
trying not to. I know you're trying not to, but do what you want to do, man. Joke and whatever. And if people take your jokes and want to add that to the narrative, that's just what they do, man. I
No,
can care
but
less.
I'm saying I'm not serious about it. Like I didn't know
I
if there
know.
was
I
people
know
really
you're not.
serious about it.
No,
That's
I know
the
you're not.
crazy part to me. Like
Yeah, I
I
know
didn't
you're
know
not.
Brown Sugar Baby. She's serious,
No,
and
you got
Max
some
is serious as
wackos.
shit.
You got some. Yeah, you got some wackos out there, but I don't care, man. I don't care. They do what they need to do. Do whatever they think is right. That they need to do. They can do it. I don't care.
Dude, Knockoff is doing a full interview with Brown Sugar Baby tomorrow night at 8, and Brown
That's
Sugar
fine.
Baby says she's bringing more victims back.
That's
But
fine.
I'd like to ask this question. Like she's
That
saying,
was too much.
what would you do if Binary touched your daughter? But what would you do? So like she's hanging out on Max's crew. Would you let your daughter be in a relationship with Max V after he go raw dogging prostitutes in Thailand? So like
Oh,
why don't we
no.
talk about that?
Yeah, and let me throw this out there real quick.
How about
Binary.
let's not?
Binary, I'm glad you up here.
You guys gonna have me banned.
I'm gonna just throw this out there now. Binary, I do not for a little bit, not even for an ounce, think that you're doing any type of weird shit to no kids, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Me neither. I second that.
Yo, that's just a narrative, bro. I ain't even tripping, man. All they want to do is try to destroy somebody that's actually really doing really good in this community.
Right.
Like I'm doing really good in my community, but you know what? And I think I heard. So I can't remember who said it, but somebody was like, and everybody's saying they doing all this in their community. I don't see them on there. They ain't doing that. I think it could have been Humble King. You know, I don't see them really doing nothing. Man, I record every time I'm out in my community doing stuff. I don't know what in the world. Man, I brought the Cardinals to my school, recorded it. You know what I mean? Because I work with the organizations, man. I'm out in, y'all know I'm out in them streets, man. They need to stop.
Right.
But these narratives are just funny, man, and it's so funny because people think I'm trying to hide this stuff, but all it is exposing everybody's ignorance because they're not hearing the whole story.
Right.
That sexy toy lady's like, yeah, he needs to go ahead and own up. In the same story that was told, the same story, not me coming back later like, oh man, JJ exposed me. No, the story he used in that story, I said, man, that was jacked up. I shouldn't have been doing that at such a young age. And I was talking about how the girl that actually spoke up was the hero in the story.
Right.
I'm
Right.
But
glad
why
she
didn't
did
you release the full video then? Why is it
that.
private?
It's on my channel right now.
Oh.
So
It's been on my
unprivate
channel.
that video.
YM said he's lying that the video is private.
If you go to
2
the
days
whole
ago,
story,
or 3 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So
It
the
says
full
the whole
live is
story.
what, an hour long?
No, I'm not playing. I don't know. I played the full story. Well, I'm not gonna put the full live up there. Why did I do that?
Oh wait, what are we hiding? What are we hiding?
See, yes, he put the full
No,
story.
You don't want to put the
you gotta
full
remember. You gotta remember. YM is a chat junkie. What
A chat
YM
devil?
wants is she's a chat junkie.
Oh,
Yeah, she be like shooting the chat in her veins and stuff. She's a chat. Shooting chat in her veins and shooting
Now
the
listen,
chat up in
Binary,
there.
that's not fair because you want to. Now we know you're.
Stop! Oh my
Stop.
gosh, that's not fair. You know what's
Listen,
not
yo,
fair?
I'm an
It's
alcoholic.
you.
Stand in your
You.
shit. Come on now,
You're
Binary.
not fair.
Yeah.
You're not fair.
I'm not
Stop.
fair.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. You're not
Binary,
fair.
you know
You're
you
not
have a
fair.
problem. You
You're
have to
not
get
fair.
it.
You're
Okay.
not fair. You're not fair. Stop. You said, oh man, he need to own this, but I did in the video that you're critiquing, I owned. But because y'all go with clips, that's not fair.
Well,
Stop.
Bunny, I haven't seen it. I didn't realize
And
that
you're
you had
still
no
running your
problem.
mouth. And you're still running your mouth.
I
That's what's wrong
am.
with y'all. That's what's wrong
Binary,
with y'all.
the
Y'all don't
story
know
in
nothing and you run
totality
your
is
mouth.
creepy
Y'all
shit.
don't know nothing. Y'all don't know nothing and you run your mouth. That's exactly what's going on right now. You don't know anything and you run in your mouth. Oh, but Binary, when you talk about YM shooting chat things up her veins, that's not fair.
It's
That's
not
not
because you
fair
admit
No,
to
now.
social
Come on,
media
but why
things.
no,
You
you?
are
That's
an
not
admitted.
fair.
Like, come on, bro. That's like two crackheads calling each other crackheads.
Come on,
It's a wash.
bro.
Leave it alone.
That's not fair,
no.
bro.
Listen,
YM has
Y'all
had
can
some
call me.
Binary.
Y'all can
off
I
call me
wasn't
balls.
all
talking
kinds
shit
of
about
predators.
Binary.
Y'all can
I
call
was
me all
telling,
kind of
I
predators.
was correcting Brown Sugar Baby. She was telling Binary's wrong age and saying he was half Japanese, which is not true. She
That's
was
why
over there saying he's
I
half
believe.
Japanese and he's like the different age than he was. So I was correcting her. That's not talking shit about him because she's over there saying the wrong information.
I
I
mean,
said,
No,
get your
maybe.
information
Brown
about
sugar
him
baby,
right if you're going to talk about him. That's what I said.
brown sugar baby is way off, and I blame
And
y'all
then
for that. Not
and then
you,
I got
Steph, but I
booted
blame
from
the
the
whole
chat
sector.
because
Just
Lord.
I
allow
was
me.
accused of trolling Brown Sugar Baby.
Maybe one time Brown Sugar Baby worked for the Secret Service or whatever she do. She's FBI or maybe she did that once upon a time. But
I'm
something's
so
happened.
glad I got my fucking camera off. Wait a damn minute.
But I
Real
don't.
quick,
But
I
do
want
y'all
to.
think she's like she would be here if she was in the Secret Service or working for the government? In a Secret Service
She
way.
probably contracted with the government somehow, but
I can
I don't know if she's
understand if
directly.
Binary was 19 or something. That's different.
That
But
was
he
the
a
first
grown
time.
man.
Yeah, that was
That's the
what
first
she
thing she
said the
said.
first
But then when
time.
she found
Now,
out I was 19 at the time, now the whole story changes. Man, that
changes.
woman's
Yeah.
weak. That woman's
But
a
what does
weirdo.
she have?
Stop.
That's what does she have against you? Like, where does this all
Oh,
start
because I
from?
don't kiss her butt. I don't
Yeah,
kiss her butt like everybody. I
like
don't care about her
we
little
don't
fat
kiss her
chest.
crew butt. You know, she's upset that we basically trolled the hell out of her crew. You know, the crew don't like the fact that we get the best of them, but we don't go out our way and call them predators and we don't go out our way just because like say
Saying they're grooming kids. Man, that's some
grooming
BS, man.
kids,
But that's the sector, though. That's
doing
the
that
sector.
fucked
That's
up
what the
shit.
sector does.
I
That's what
don't
the
know
sector
if that's
does.
the sector. I wouldn't put that all in the sector, though. I mean,
What
that's a
You
few
know that's the
isolated
sector. They
people.
did the same thing. They did the same thing to Remix, calling him a child
So
predator.
No,
like
that
so
wasn't
like
the
you see how
sector.
Vici
That
say,
was
but
Flacco.
here's the thing. It's okay for people not to like you, Vici. But what happens is because they don't like us, they're trying to spin narratives to get other people to not like us. So they
Oh, and I don't care
hyperinflate.
if people like me.
They're hyperinflating situations and narratives to garner support, to hate Star, to hate Binary, to hate anybody who supports them, to cancel anybody who be in our chats. You know, that's going too far.
Yeah, I
I mean,
don't care.
it's fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real
I
quick. Muslim. Yeah, those is two different people. You know what I'm saying? Just to make that clear to everybody. Bombay and JJ are two separate people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But we have not
according to
proven
Tina,
they're
according
working
to Tina
together.
though, Bombay's using the face swap
No,
app.
speaking of Tina, this off topic. Did y'all peep that Tina got two different accounts?
I
It's two
noticed
different
it.
Tina
Yeah,
accounts.
I didn't
she got
know.
one with a face and one without a face. Is that her?
Look, check this out. So in me and mine's live, right? Her and Anti was getting into it or whatever. And L was timing them out just to keep them from you know what I'm saying, for that, just so that shit won't blow up. Every time Tina got timed out, she said something in the chat right after, literally. And I'm like, damn, so this is like two different Tina accounts. You feel me?
Nah,
So
her messages were getting deleted. Not. she wasn't getting timed out. They were hiding her messages. I thought.
Oh, I thought if your stuff say deleted, you got timed out for a certain amount of time.
Nah, Elle said she was just deleting the messages because she didn't want that narrative getting out there.
Oh,
Binary. I just want you to know that you and YM are both YouTube crackheads. Okay.
Can I also point out the fact that in that video that JJ did, did you see how like he got all giddy about how Bombay is just this master producer, and that YM does videos on the level of, genius and stuff like that. And like, what if he paid this person to do that voiceover? And JJ,
it sounds like another conspiracy theory.
Listen, what if JJ and Binary, what if JJ and Bombay were the same person in the past, and he paid this person to do that voiceover, and because he sounds like him? What if that dude is related to Bombay? What if
oh my god!
Yeah. So, what is it possible
the rabbit
that
hole.
Bombay found somebody with the kind of the same voice inflections or kind of similar, and
so you think
basically
did he hold auditions? He casted auditions.
YM could be Bombay. YM
and JJ
could
sector.
be Bombay in the chat rooms, but the JJ
he was him in the past.
But the JJ we saw on the video is somebody he paid to do the voiceover of the video the Predator video.
So let me ask you
this. You and Smoke are starting to think like Star. I'm starting to get worried.
Is it far-fetched? Is it far-fetched?
Not if you're Smoke.
All right, listen, I respect your opinion. I'm gonna respect your opinion.
You said I'll disrespect your opinion.
So let me ask you, Star. So let's for the sake of argument say JJ and Bombay is working together, right?
Right.
What would you say that their goal is for working together?
Oh, their goal was that to be petty and get people to go against Binary for when they fell out months ago. And then the fact that like his chess move was purportedly maybe like trying to use me for information, and then also the fact that he turned on me when I showed the receipts about Vita V, and then he said, well, listen, I didn't know there was rules to this. And I was like, I just expected you to respect me. And then when I asked him questions on Darrell's panel about, would you like to comment about commenting on, under JJ's with JJ in comment sections, and also on JJ's Predator video, and not speaking against whether you felt like he was a predator or not. Do you want to apologize to Binary about that? He said no comment. So my thing is that he's not answering questions that could clear him because he doesn't want to be caught in a lie. So could he have befriended me to make it seem like that he was supporting me, but then when that day that on New Year's Eve when he basically unsupported me or I felt like he was turning on me in that moment.
Y'all, I cannot believe this shit. Al done found his way over the germ shit.
Oh Lord, dude.
Come on, Al.
That's when you know you done made it.
Come on,
you done made it when Al showed up.
Wait.
It wouldn't have taken that far. Like, he follows Star's scent. He follows Stargate's scent. That's what it is. He smell up from her behind. Like a dog. Like a stray dog. Yes.
Come on, Al.
He follows Star's scent wherever she goes. Like a dog.
Okay, y'all. So for real, but seriously. So now, okay, Stargate. We're gonna get back to your conspiracy theory in a second. Right. But what I want to know is what we need to move forward. The consensus is that Binary does not deserve to be canceled all the way. You know what I'm saying? So now what?
You want to just, Sexy Tool Lady, you want to just like tell the sector to just stop talking about it? I mean, like, that's good luck. They're gonna stop talking about
I was about to say, girl.
They're gonna stop talking about it when they want to stop talking about it.
Right. Oh, binary touch me. You ain't shit.
Wait, hold on.
Well, it's pretty. I mean, I covered
Ew.
politics
Oh my
at
God,
time
that's
as a
disgusting.
reporter. I covered politics at time as a
disgusting.
reporter, and for the first time
I
in
just
this
read that.
sector, this really does seem like politics right now.
So,
It does seem like a political scandal right
Don't
now.
say a smear campaign.
hey Al, quick question: Did you catch Photon's live just a little bit ago?
Yeah, it was
No, I
disorganized.
didn't. I didn't know he
Like
went
usually.
live.
Yeah. So the topic of his live was should binary be canceled?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he doesn't always talk
Well,
about the
I guess
topic.
that's
He
no surprise.
incorporates Carrie in there and Eyes and Tony in there and everybody else.
What did they have to do with this?
Nothing. He's disorganized.
What does
and
Carrie and
stupid.
Eyes and Tony have to do with it?
He's disorganized. He always is. He never makes sense.
I guess he believes that his disorganization is organization. So Photon did a live about binary. That doesn't surprise me. Didn't he do a live before about binary? I thought he just did something about binary.
He never concluded whether binary should have been canceled either. Like he kind of left it in limbo.
Oh, and then
cliffhanger.
Photon also said you're canceled from coming to his channel. I don't know what happened between y'all, but he brought you in it too.
Nothing. I guess he didn't take his meds. I guess that's what happened.
Oh, shit.
Oh, him and Carrie are on meds now? Okay. Are they taking the same meds?
No, I mean, the fact of the matter is, I don't know. Well, you're going to have to ask her that. I don't know. I don't want to get into that. Ever since she went off the deep rail with that, I don't know. I didn't want to go and deal with that, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't talked to Photon in, I can't remember the last time I was on his panel because I've been going elsewhere and doing live. So I don't know.
I will say
no. She wasn't on there. No, I don't think she was on there.
Yeah, Al.
I don't know.
I don't know when the last time you've been on his panel either. So, I mean, I know it's been a while.
Yeah. I think his general tendency is to lash out at people anyway, because I had seen a couple of his shows
I think he
recently.
lashed out at everybody.
Yeah, that's right. And I noticed he was like really going after people and saying all of this. So I take it in. I just see him as lashing out as everyone. He's like that. He's hair trigger mad.
I stay off his panel. Like I don't understand when he's playing and when he's serious. I just stay off his panel altogether. I don't even. He puts that link down there. I don't even bother
did you hear Star's assessment? Wait, Steven, did you hear Star's assessment of Photon?
Are
you aware of that?
No. What's the assessment?
Oh,
hold on, y'all. Real quick.
Star, let him know what your assessment is.
Hold on, y'all. Real fast. So somebody else is backstage, but y'all know I'm on this free account. Oh, well, shit. Binary jumped off. Oh, shit. What's good, bro?
What's up, man? Okay, so look, I was actually, I wanted Binary Code to stay on. That's why I came up.
Oh, I dropped down. Hold on, I dropped down.
Yeah, I keep getting accused of being a troll in your chat, which I'm not. But just so you know, FYI.
All right, so look, let me tell you this, man. Don't take YouTube so damn serious. It's all right. It's okay. If you're a troll, it's cool. Nobody, it's all right.
But correcting Brown Sugar Baby is trolling her? I'm confused.
What do you mean correcting her? Why would you be correcting another grown-ass woman?
Why would I be correcting her? I would be correcting her because she was saying the wrong information about binary code. He's not half Japanese, and she was reporting the wrong age.
Okay, is it that serious, though?
Like, yeah, but why report about it if it's the wrong information? Shouldn't you care about what you're putting on your page?
I don't care a fuck if he's a quarter Japanese or of half. I don't care. I don't care.
As long as we're clear on that, cool.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
But she shouldn't be telling people that he's grooming children.
Well, so the whole thing is, why are there pictures being put up, even if it's okay and it's legal and all that? Why are the pictures being put up for kids as bait? I'm not understanding that.
But the kids weren't put up there for bait. That was a narrative that people said, and Binary said, well, I can see why y'all think that that's bait. And then a lot of people just ran with it and said, well, you admitted it, that the kids were being used as bait. The
He
kid,
is the one that said that,
the
though,
picture,
Star.
the
I mean, yeah,
pictures. No,
we just watched the video literally with him saying it. I'm just, it's
he
not like
said
I'm.
he
It was
said
his own
that.
words.
But what I kept in that video, I said, Binary, why are you like falling on your sword for these people? Because that's not how it went. And so Binary is like, I just don't care anymore. So my whole thing is that if y'all want the truth, you need to understand that there was a couple of people in the sector that was saying, so you're using your kids as bait. And he was like, well, I can see how you look at it that way. That he never said that he said it, but a lot of people said, well, if that's what you want to say, then I don't care. Binary is just tired. Like, I don't know why he doesn't defend himself. That's just,
Well, like
Right.
he
I was
said,
gonna
don't take
say
YouTube so
maybe.
seriously, Star.
but my thing
Well,
is,
I
I
was
just
gonna
think
say
it's
if
fair.
he, I
I
can
just
go
think it's,
back down
hold
into the
on,
chat if he wants to come back up.
Hold on, Al. So let
Okay.
me say this. Binary had those pictures out before the sector even existed. Why should so
Binary is backstage. You feel me? Like,
I'll drop down.
okay,
Okay.
you can come right
I'll
back
drop
up too,
down
Quad.
too.
Let
Okay. I'll go back
Let
down
I'm
Binary
gonna
too.
up
let
real
him
quick
speak
because
for
Okay,
himself.
I just wanted to
I'm
come
gonna
up and
let him
ask Binary real quick some questions.
I'm gonna let
All
Binary up.
right, but don't be trolling us over here, Knockout. Don't be a troll over here.
Nah, he
So
not no troll.
it's your it's your platform, Steven. All right. So yeah,
Knockout, bro. You always welcome here, bro.
appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. I really do.
Mhm. Yo, what's good, bro?
My phone is jacked up, bro. Can you hear me?
You good?
All right.
Binary.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah. So what's going on, man? What's what's been up? Because I haven't seen you on my platform in a minute. Uh, I mean, I would say, there's been a lot that's been going on. A lot of people have been talking about you, I guess, at the very least. Um,
You're an investigative journalist, right? You've been doing your work, right?
on certain subjects, like I explained to you, I take the time to search up like what I want to research. So, um, with that being said, I mean, you're kind of like the direct source. You are the one involved in it. So, uh, I mean, it's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I could do all the research that I want to, but I mean, if I can talk to you, then um, why
All right.
go
So,
and
your question, where you at? Where you at right now? Are you on the bait stuff? Are you on the predator stuff? Where you at?
everything really? I mean, we've heard a little bit of everything. So we we the thing for me, I don't want to say we, but let's say the thing for me, I would like to hear from you is so you did put out a video. You had an interview with somebody to where you talked about the whole bait thing with the kids, right?
No, it's just on my panel.
It was just on
It
your
was
panel.
me.
So
It was me on my panel, and I talked about the situation,
okay,
and that's
so
what everybody's running with.
but the bait thing, you did say bait, yourself, right? Like
I actually used that word. Yep, and I did it on purpose.
right, you said you use it as
Because
a
I want to
trigger,
see.
but
I want to see where people's moral compass is at. And now that was like towards the beginning of me entering into this sector as far as this. And I seen where it was, and I'm cool with that. I just, sometimes you just got to know where people are at, and I see where it is. Some people understand what I did. Some people don't. Some people understand what I did. Some people don't care what I did. They're just gonna run with whatever because they're extremely biased, and that's just part of the sector, bro. It's just it is what it is, man. Listen, I'll say it one more. I'm not one more time. I'll say it again until I'm blue in the face because I have nothing to hide, bro. I had an Instagram, a very public Instagram that showcased my kiddos that I teach, and I had permission from every single kid's parent to have that Instagram. I entered into this sector. So that Instagram was before I entered into this sector. I entered into this sector and I was like, ooh, they kind of grimy over here. should I take this down or should I leave it up? I left it up. I had pictures of my football team, and I still do. I had pictures of my football team. I had videos of my football team. I had pictures of my kids, and I still do. Videos of my kids. And I was thinking to myself, who can I trust? Because watch, somebody's going to be so upset with me, they're going to snatch these pictures off of my public platform and try to use them against me. And they're going to take all my pictures. So I left them up there. It was already up there. It wasn't like I was like, ooh, what can I do? Let me take this picture and add this picture.
Because let me interrupt you just real quick. So, like you said, as an investigative reporter, I have to kind of be a little bit objective, right? Not a little bit, but I have to be objective. Why leave the pictures up of the kids that you know personally? Why not let law enforcement or let somebody else that professionally does that handle that situation? Why?
Wait,
why did you take it upon yourself?
no. I left those pictures up because I was wondering if anybody in the sector was gonna do that. Like, who is that grimy that would
But
actually
why didn't
take
you
a
leave
picture?
your fucking kids up there for
They
them
are
to do
up.
it?
They're still
Because
up.
if you would have did that shit to
This
one
is
of
oh my
mine,
god.
I
They're still
tell
up.
you what, your ass would have not been a
See, she
teacher
asked
right now.
questions. Oh, Jerem, I'm about to
Because
get off
you
of this
used
woman,
it
bro.
as a
This woman,
bait.
I can't do
That's
it. I
right.
can't do
I'ma
it.
run your ass off and
I
keep
gotta
running
figure
Yeah,
your
this
because I can't deal.
motherfucking
I
ass
can't deal with the
off.
ignorance. I can't
You
deal with the
stupid
ignorance.
ass
I can't
bitch.
deal with the
Get
ignorance.
gone.
Hold
Get
on,
gone.
hold on, y'all. Brown Sugar Baby, you know I love you, but I would love to hear knockout and binary keep. You know
Go
what I'm saying?
ahead. I'm
Well,
tired of him
well, no.
saying that he didn't.
So
No,
look,
let me get this straight before I
Oh my
leave.
god.
Because I'ma do this.
You
Because
grooming.
that bitch that's up there on that platform just lied. He just clarified that he used somebody's kids for bait.
Oh my god.
He
You don't listen.
clarified that
That's not how the whole
everybody is
thing
not
went.
gonna do that.
She's
Even
not
Term
people
and
listening.
got
knockout.
on him
That's not
about
She's
how it
not
baiting.
went.
listening.
There was people
She's
that
not
was
Shut the
listening.
saying
fuck up,
there were
Star.
people
You
that were
weak
saying
link.
that he
And
was
go
She's
to
not
using
the
his
listening.
mic,
kids at bait,
bitch.
and he said, "I
You
know that's
weak
how you think."
bitch. I can't communicate with a dumbass
Oh
bitch.
Well,
my
That's
Brown
why
Sugar,
god.
you
you the
All right,
dumbass
I'm
bitch.
about to hop off of this,
You
you
man.
the dumbass
dumbass
bitch.
bitch. That's why you are
Why
where you
why you
are.
over there
Yo,
talking about
Jerem, I'm about to
why
bounce,
Domestic
bro.
why are you
violence. When
saying that
you
he
are
All right,
grooming
part
kids?
of that
Why are you
domestic
saying he
violence.
grooming kids? When Binary asked
Now
you,
you
said, "Why
go
did
to
you
the
connect the kids?"
professional and ask them. Go ask them that been dealing with it
How
for
can
30
we
years.
listen? Like I
Go
said, Brown
ask
Sugar
them.
Baby,
You're
All right.
not a
there
fucking
are
professional.
professionals. There are
You are
professionals who have
biased
been found
because you
out to
taking
be.
up for a man that has
I'm
touched
not
women.
taking. I'm not taking up for
You
nobody.
said he was
I
trying to
tell you
go
what,
after women.
This
would you
That's
girl.
let your
not what
daughter?
he
Would you let
described.
your daughter date Max V after raw dog and prostitutes in Thailand?
Oh, girl. Oh,
shit.
now you know that was a
That's the
lie. That
truth,
was
but you don't want to hear
clarified.
that.
It was
You
a
don't.
lie.
But
Oh my
you gonna
god.
tell people,
Oh my god. I can't, man. I
you gonna
can't.
ask people,
The hypocrisy.
That was
you gonna ask
The
already
people if they
hypocrisy.
want to date,
investigated
if
and it
their daughter want
wasn't
to date
lied.
binary.
He
But
said that out of his
but
It
you're
own
gonna
mouth.
ask, but you're gonna ask
investigated
people in the
and it
sector
was a
if they're
All
gonna
right,
lie.
date
hold on,
binary.
hold
It
on, y'all.
was
One
a
second.
lie. It was investigated already. Did you know
What
that?
was investigated, Brown Sugar
That
Baby?
issue. Do
Wait,
you
What
know
hold
that
on.
issue?
was investigated?
What issue? What issue?
With Max V. Did you know that?
He
So you
told the
putting out
story
false
himself, Brown Sugar
information.
Babe. He told the story himself. Because I never knew what Sue Six was.
Stop lying. She
So
lying
how would I
and
know about that
binary.
street?
Hey,
How would I
Germ,
know about that
ignore
street?
Steven. He doesn't know what he's talking
How
about.
would I know about
Ignore
that
Steven,
street?
Germ.
Go look at the video.
Thanks, bro.
How would I know about
He
the street?
already been investigated for that. So
Okay,
stop
so
lying.
what was the investigation?
Nothing.
What was the
You
result?
don't know what happened.
What
you
was the
just running
result?
your mouth.
What was the result?
Y'all know what? The more y'all talk, the more you dig in a hole because I just sent someone
Like I
right
said,
over here
I
to
just
watch.
asked you
I
for the
sent
result.
someone
You
that's
dumbass
the
bitch.
professional
Hold on, y'all.
Dumbass
over
bitch.
here
Why
to
don't you
watch.
tell me what the results were? Tell me what the
But
results
you
were,
don't
Brown
get
She's
Sugar
an
them.
idiot.
You
Babe.
should have heard them the other night. If you was
What?
over there, bitch.
I don't go on your
Don't call
panel
me
that
no
much. I
fucking
don't
bitch.
go
And
on
you
Max B's
sitting up
panel, so
in
I'm
a house
asking
that
you.
look like it
I am
is a
asking
piece
you
of
what the
dung.
results were.
You raggedy bitch.
You the
Hold on,
raggedy
y'all.
bitch.
One second,
Your
y'all. One
mama
second.
is.
Hold on.
And every bloodline you got is cursed because I'm about to fuck you up.
Hold on, y'all. One
You
second. One
ain't
second.
fuck me up, brown sugar baby. You done fucked
Earthly.
yourself up. You done
Real
fucked
quick.
yourself
No,
up.
Jerry, why am I back in here?
Y'all
Put me
asses.
backstage. Just
Okay.
no, put me backstage.
I'm about to curse your ass, bitch.
You
Hold on,
cannot
y'all. Wait,
curse
one second.
me.
One second. One second. One second. One second. Oh, she just dropped off. But
So I just asked for receipts for the investigation. So, like I said on my panel, Germ, I put out there that I recalled a conversation that Max V had about going to Soy 6 in Thailand, and he goes and hang out with the ladies there. Did he pay them? I don't know. Did they let him hit for free? I don't know. But I know when somebody asks if they raw dogged him, why would he? Shouldn't he be concerned about out here sleeping with prostitutes from foreign countries? He said, "Oh, all you got to do is go to the doctor and get hooked up. The doctor gonna hook you up." So, like I said, so she wants to make ask questions about whether people should be wanting their daughter to date binary. We should ask the same of Max V the Snake. That's all I'm saying. But and then I asked for she said it's already been investigated. So tell us the results of the investigation. I don't go on all the panels at all times. So if you tell me where to go, just at least tell me where to go where I can find out what the results were.
yo, what's good, Ghost?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you,
What's
bro.
up, Ghost?
I was kind of waiting to ask binary question, but I think bro, you should be careful about just making statements about what happened with Maxine.
I stand on like this is not the words of Germ. I put that video out because when I was listening to that video, there was another female on the panel who basically ran away from the conversation. She practically like, "Oh, I gotta go." And when she said that, I was like, "This must be something that's strange." Like, so I looked up the whole situation. I said, "Where's Soy 6 in Thailand?"
Y'all
And
hear
so
me now?
I looked it
Yeah,
up.
you
What's
good,
up,
bro?
Germ?
Okay. I was making sure y'all could hear me.
Yeah. Oh, Ghost, go ahead.
I think the first thing we need to address is that there ain't no fucking morals in this sector. It's just favorites.
But here's the
If
thing:
if
I
you
don't like it
if
That
when
you
is a
if
brown
you
fact.
if
sugar
you got
babe.
And one more
Do
thing, the
you think
more
it's
you
fair?
talk, the
Hold on,
worse
Brent.
you
I'm
make
not
it
done. Me
for
and Ghost
him,
are
sir.
talking. Me and
The
Ghost are
more you
talking.
talk,
Me
the
and
worse
Ghost
you
are
making it
talking.
for your
Me
friend
and
because
Ghost are talking.
professionals
Wait till me and
are
Ghost get through
watching.
talking.
I'm
Wait,
warning you.
wait until
I'm
me and
warning you
wait
and
until me
binary.
and Ghost get
Keep
through
talking.
talking.
The more you
Wait
talk, the more
until me and
evidence you
Ghost get through
giving us.
talking.
Good night,
Wait
everybody.
until me and Ghost get through talking. Okay, Ghost, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, people act like they want to be moral when the I guess the enemy of the state is popular to attack a certain person now. There's no morals in the sector. Is if your favorite content creator is either being attacked or on the offense, that's who you side with. I mean, the whole predatory thing with buying, I mean, that's a reach, bro. That's a
It's
reach.
so reach. And then
And
connecting
and and
children
and
goes.
and, and
She said that he
there's
was
been
grooming
more.
children.
Look,
Brown
this is
Sugar
the
Bay
thing
said
though.
on Photon's panel that he was grooming children because Binary said, "Why did you
Man, listen,
connect the
listen,
children with
listen.
this storyline?"
All
All
right,
right,
let
all
Ghost
right.
get something off, Star. Let him get it
The,
off.
the funny thing is though, right? People say that about binary, but there was some real more vicious, serious allegations that had like court records and charges attached to it, and people looked the other way and started whistling Dixie. So I don't want to like people. Like I said, there's no morals here. It's just favorites. But binary, I did have to ask you this question though, because I was
Right,
thinking about
favorite.
it ever since I talked to you last time, right?
Uh,
You ever heard of that saying is if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound?
right.
Why did you direct people to that tree? Like,
Oh no, they were already doing it, bro. Like if you go over there, you will see comments way before from other people, way before I started directing people over there.
but it was just comments. It wasn't content.
You turned it into
No.
the same people that are making the uproar and all that right now are the same people that were over there commenting. So it was already out.
But it was
And
comments again. What the content? It's content now. It was just comments
But what
before you
I
direct
don't think what
people.
Binary is getting across. They were talking about it in Isa's chat, how they were gonna
Right.
basically start this,
Yeah.
jump on this narrative and start calling him a predator, the sector predator. The dark, Carrie Ann was gonna call him, the dark.
So
He has a
why
dark
not put
passenger.
why not just put the video up that has the whole shebang, no
I
editing, no
did
nothing,
already.
and just leave it at that. Say, leave it at that. Like,
I
the,
did.
I understand the JJ Bombay thing. I understand that was a good way of, like, saying like, yo, like, it's something, because I believe it's. I don't think that it's something there. I'm gonna just leave it at that. It's something there. But I mean, like, why lead them to that? Like, why even
Ghost,
like?
can I also tell you that the
I really
comments?
don't.
Can I also tell you that the comments that Bombay made under that Predator video, he deleted those. The chess move that JJ talked about, that's gone. That's been deleted. But I don't know if the conversation where you found in Darrell's chat where he was like, "Ooh, JJ, I like that name," like all that good stuff. Like how many months ago was that comment made in the chat room? You saw, Ghost?
Oh, that wasn't that long ago. That was like a couple of weeks. Oh, that was like a couple of days ago, wasn't it?
Ghost.
No, I'm sorry. Say it again.
Well, do you remember when you were saying you saw JJ and Bombay commenting in
Yeah,
in the
I
Darrell
seen
chat?
that. I
It
seen
was in the
that. I seen
comments.
that. I seen a lot of things. I seen a lot of things. But I
And
think
when I
right
was
now,
on
I
the
think what's more important right now is the narrative of this predatorial behavior.
right,
That's a major shit stain to put on somebody's name. Like,
absolutely,
when
Right, but when you got
you
the truth and you got the whole video and you got all that stuff, it doesn't matter. Like Brown Sugar Babe, like she looked real silly, not knowing that I actually said the woman that spoke up, she was like a hero in the whole thing, and
right,
I was an idiot. I was a creep. Like I already said it in the video that they're critiquing. That's the funniest thing. That's like the funniest thing on earth to me. It's the
yeah,
funniest thing in the world. Everything they're yelling about, oh man, he should have did this, he should have did that, is what I did. But they don't hear the whole thing. All they hear is that chopped up version JJ sent them. I just wanted to expose the sector of how hypocritical, crazy, lame, and vicious they are. They will run with
right.
half truths
I
and
agree with
try to. Go ahead.
I agree with that because you told that story how long ago?
7 months ago.
Right, and use the flavor of the month 7 months ago. But now that you're not,
Yep.
they're going to use it against you.
or
So,
they don't
Yep.
want him to.
and
They
everybody,
definitely want to knock him off
everybody
the
all of a
pedal.
sudden got morals and and
Yep.
and principles. Like, what? Ain't nobody got no fucking principles here. I ain't afraid.
7 months.
There ain't no
To be
principles.
honest,
No
no,
here, yo.
you're right. And to be honest, 7 months ago, they understood the moral to the story. They understood it.
Absolutely.
But
But
now
you're
it's
not the
like,
flavor of
oh,
the month. You're not the flavor of the month no more.
yeah, that's what
You
it is.
So, I mean, there's some things that I think, like, I think back, I say, man, like, maybe that was a blessing in disguise that that shit no longer is on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of shit back when they was trying to, attack the good guys, that they would have dug up one of them old live streams and tried to bring up some. I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
Yeah, of
you
course.
just gotta understand, like, you you not the favorite anymore. And I remember 7 months ago, you was hot. You was popping.
And they tried to come up with a plan to make him not
But
hot.
now today, I'm hearing credits. I'm like, what?
No,
I
no,
mean,
no. But see, this is the thing. This is the thing. That's only in this sector. Star and I, we're all over the place.
oh
So y'all
they
can have like, you know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
Y'all do whatever you want, huh?
Stephen just said it's over in the board knockout media. John talking crazy about you.
Yeah, I know. I don't care. I don't care about that kind of stuff, man. Like I
Right.
don't care. Like I said, when the truth is on your side, who cares? Like for instance, before I got body bagged by my internet, And before Brown Sugar came up and interrupted the flow of a great show, um, um, I wanted to let Knockout know that the reason I'm so confident, and even if people don't like the word bait that I use, I don't care. Everybody tends to turn a blind eye to who was the fish that got caught on the hook of the bait. Who was
That
the
was still
fish?
stupid, though. That was still stupid though, Binary. That was stupid.
No, I don't care. I don't
I
care.
don't like it when he uses bait because that's
I don't care. I don't
that's
care that I
not
use
how the
that
whole
word.
thing. Binary never said in the beginning. There were people who said, "So you use your children as bait." Binary said, "Oh, I can see how you could see it that way," and then
just said-
so like Binary falling on a sword. I guess just so he wouldn't be, so we could just move on. I guess I don't know why.
Yeah, but I don't care though. I don't care
He
about the
doesn't
word.
care. There you go.
And the thing about it, here's the thing about it.
Oh my god, man! I'm tired of y'all talking. Yeah, y'all gonna sit up here really? Y'all gonna sit up here and say y'all don't do no slander shit on this damn
We
sector?
don't slander anybody.
Y'all don't
We
slander
do.
for real?
We
Y'all
don't
don't be checking
slander.
y'all facts.
We
Y'all
do not
go by
slander.
narrative.
Mike, give me one example where I slander somebody, or did I
You
make
No,
fun
I'm
just
not
of?
did
saying.
it.
I
I'm
make
not
You
saying.
just did it.
Mike.
Come
I
on,
do
man.
make fun of
Y'all
people.
slander. That's
God.
all
I
y'all
do.
do is slander people.
Listen.
Come
I make
on,
fun
man.
of
You just
people.
Y'all acting
did
brand
it
new.
with that.
I do make fun of people who do stupid shit. I never slandered nobody.
So nobody in the sector never slander fucking remix.
I never
Right.
slandered that dude.
Whoa,
Did
Said
me
he
and
whoa,
was
whoa,
Binary
a
whoa, whoa,
slander?
child
whoa, whoa, whoa,
molester.
whoa, whoa.
With
Hold on,
Ghost.
Mike. Hold on,
Ghost
Mike. Hold
said
on, Mike.
that. Ghost
Hold on,
had
Mike.
put that out.
Ghost put what out? Well, when he
Ghost,
said he wanted
remember
to
you
touch
were
my
saying
10-year-old
that he
daughter,
was gonna
when he
fuck
wanted to
your
touch my
daughter.
10-year-old daughter, when I said he said it
Okay,
out his
so
mouth.
that's
He
the
said it out
same.
his
It's
mouth.
in the same.
He said it out his mouth.
Okay, and Binary said it out of his mouth when he touched
Okay,
that
okay,
woman.
Okay, so
So
nobody
what's
slandered
the
Shakim.
difference?
Nobody slandered
What's the
Shakim.
difference?
so what about when
Whoa, 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 whoa.
was this the big uproar when Flacco put out remix allegedly beating on women? Was it a big uproar then?
But you don't
Exactly.
know what
Look what you just
happened.
said. Allegedly,
No,
not
exactly.
facts.
That
It was
didn't
You just said
exactly.
happen. He
allegedly,
got
my
in a
nigga.
It wasn't
fight,
no. It
My
wasn't
B.
nigga
no
said
uproar. It wasn't
allegedly.
no
What happened?
uproar.
He was
Exactly.
protecting
So
his
don't sit up here and
family
act like y'all
member.
got morals now, cause
No,
y'all don't
it
like
was him
binary. I ain't
Just
got to sit
protecting
up
look
here
his
and
what
act
you
like y'all
family
got
doing. You
morals.
member.
just said binary. Don't take. You just told binary this shit
Hypocrite.
is fake. You just told binary like you
Yeah, he
don't take
did.
exactly. You just said that I don't believe the
I just told
binary story, right?
I just told binary that he told the story 7 months ago. There was no uproar because he was the flavor of the month.
And most people didn't
Only
even know
time
the
people act like they
video was
got
out.
morals is when they have an agenda.
I
That's the only
did
time
not
people
know
act like they
the
got morals.
video was out
Exactly.
until days ago. Days. Most people didn't know that, Ghost,
Okay,
till
so
you talk to
from that
them.
video from that video, where do you get him being a predator from that video?
Go ask the professionals. I
No,
didn't
no, no,
say it.
no.
No,
They
no, no.
said
I
it.
asked
And
You
you.
I
I
can
Dang,
asked
bring
you.
them
she's
on
I
you
here.
are
lame.
asked you.
here.
This woman is
You
lame.
are
I
here.
asked you. No,
You
no. Hold
are
on.
here,
Your
Brown
mama
Sugar.
is
I asked
here.
you. I asked you.
You
I
I said,
don't I don't think
where
like
do you
you
get from that
because I
video that
don't
he's a
think
predator?
like you.
I
I
like
didn't.
I
I'm
didn't
not
say
asking
said.
you
I
to think like
said
this. I just asked you a simple
you
question.
know what I
But
said
Ghost,
on
You called him a
I
hey,
predator.
can't say
hey,
I asked you a simple
so
question.
Ghost, so remember when
I said
niggas is coming
on
after Flacco?
photons.
Nigga, remember niggas coming after Flacco for scamming niggas and shit? And look what you came up here and try to defend him and shit.
What are you talking about?
Like
When was what
he
are you
was
Right.
talking about?
slandered for
Everybody
scamming
defends
niggas
who they
online.
want.
He was slandered for scamming niggas online. For
Yeah. What are you talking about?
When
Couple
what
of months, couple of months
what
ago.
the porn link?
Not
What with the porn
everybody
link?
be in
Yeah, the porn
Shakim's
link, all
chat,
that
bro.
shit. They was slandering his ass on there. Like you was scamming and
Right,
working
right.
for
That's what
somebody
Yo,
I'm
else.
just
asking.
because
But you
Shakim
over
said
in
something
men
right
Exactly.
don't
minds,
mean everybody's gonna
That's
binary.
like it.
slander,
Right,
right?
right, right.
Ain't that
But
slander?
Right.
chill.
Hold on. It was many people. They got a whole Twitter community saying that Shakim scamming. Are we going
Where
after
you
him
at with
like that?
that, Mike? Where you at with
Yeah,
that, Mike?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. If it's the flavor of the month, it's an uproar.
No, and
You know
Jen,
what
I'm
I'm
saying
saying?
everybody slanders somebody. Like nobody's a victim. That's what I'm trying to
Everybody
say.
Nah,
is
he
that.
ain't said nothing
Everybody
about
not.
Shot Kim.
Everybody's a
Let
victim
me
in the
Everybody.
sector.
Everybody.
Everybody's
you prove.
hey,
Let me
binary.
prove.
Hold on,
You
Mike.
troll
Mike, how
niggas
many times has I said
online.
everybody
You
got mud
troll
on their
niggas.
hands? I've been
You're
said
not a
that. I've
victim,
been said
binary.
everybody got mud on their hands. I've been said that.
Exactly.
But
That's what I'm trying to say.
stop with the oh, I got morals today bullshit. Stop with that
I'm not
shit.
saying
I
nobody
did
got
not hear
morals. I'm not
anything
saying
about
I'm not
the
defending morals. I'm
fucking
saying
video.
morals.
everybody got money hands. Exactly. Everybody had money in the sector. Yes, I agree with that.
I just seen the
But
video
And I
like
agree that
5
brown sugar
days
babies are
ago.
lame.
what I'm saying with this
Your
when I'm
mama
saying
is
with this
one
binary
and
thing is
all
that
your
like
raggedy ass house, that
people is
struggle house.
reaching. If y'all want to say he's a creep, all right, cool. But a predator, a pedophile, like what? Like hold up, like y'all got to chill with that shit. And yeah, I said I ain't call Remix a pedophile. I said, yo, I got a 10-year-old
But
daughter.
if you
Everybody know I
would
have
have
a 10-year-old
listened
daughter.
to the
Everybody know I got a
video
10-year-old
a
daughter.
full
Y'all think that was
time,
appropriate?
I
Hold on. Y'all
gave
think that was
people a
appropriate for a grown man to
chance.
say he want to rub a 10-year-old little girl's hair? Y'all thought that was
Nobody wants a
appropriate?
chance from a lame.
Real quick, y'all. Real quick. If
Binary, you
one
are the
person don't mind
lame.
dropping
You
off,
know what they call
knockout is in the
lames?
backstage.
Nerds,
I'll
and
drop
that's
off.
what you are. You
I just want to
switch
say
up,
this.
bitch.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming
I
up.
don't have to have a man that or woman that front me. I can front my own motherfucking self.
Oh shit.
Lame.
Faggot.
My bad.
You gotta have a woman star, and she ain't even that good.
All right. So
You're lame.
Just
B
like
code.
your mommy.
B code.
Wait
So
till
what
I show those professionals again. Keep
brown sugar
talking.
baby?
The more you talk,
So
the
B
more
code.
you talk.
It's
I
a
love
panel,
it.
It's a
I
panel, you
love
lame.
it.
It's a
I
panel, you
love
lame.
it. I love it. Keep talking. Keep
You
Okay,
love
I'll
talking.
how
keep
you
talking, you lame.
you
Keep
love how you
Hold on,
talking.
y'all.
slandered
I already
binary for
got
grooming
enough on
children.
you.
You love how you
Keep
slandered
on
binary for
betting.
Yeah,
talking about how he
defamation,
Okay,
groomed
all
so
that.
children.
Stargate, why okay, so if B code had let's say he did violate women and kids, why would you then
You
not
can't
listen
even,
to
don't even start
That is
out
a
with that
dumbass
kind of
He's a
question. That
premise.
is
lame
a
now.
dumbass question.
is
He's
it
a
That's
is it
why
Don't
though?
would you
lame
start
Because
out
question?
look,
with
now.
that
hold
That is
on,
a
premise.
but
dumb.
is it
No,
though?
no, no.
Because
That's
That's a dumb ass
because
idiotic,
question.
B
man.
code,
Because
there's a
you're not
video
That's
of
even.
you,
idiotic.
there's a video of
That's
you
You're
saying that
idiotic.
okay, hold
That's
on, let me
idiotic.
go.
What
Let
a
me
not.
speak.
horrible
Yo, that is
premise.
a
I hope
bad
your
example,
kids
dude.
see this
That is a
binary
bad example,
code.
dude.
What a
Stay
You're
on.
great
Stay on the
father
lame.
step.
of the
Stay on the.
year.
No,
Get
no, no.
out of
Stay on
here,
the
Great
step.
man.
father
I
Stay
don't even
of
on
want
the
to
the
hear it
step.
from
year.
Knockout,
Stay
man. I
on the
don't even
step.
want to hear
Stay
it.
on the step.
This
It's
dude is
that
so
simple.
unbiased.
It's that
Yeah,
simple. Stay
right.
on the
He's
step.
not
Stay on the
unbiased.
step.
I hope your
Ask
Bro,
the
kids
if
see
question.
I'm not
this.
Ask the question
unbiased,
from the videos. Ask the
uh,
question that you seen. If you witness that video, do you get a predatory behavior from binary from
He
it?
ain't
Do
seen
you
the
get that?
It's
video.
the
That's the problem.
perspective of who
all right,
sees
so
it. It
can I
ain't
talk or
about
y'all
your
gonna scream over me?
emotions. Go
But
ahead,
dude,
knockout.
Oh
please
no, we
don't say no.
scream over
Brown
here.
sugar
We
baby, you're
scream over
cool, but
people.
G and
We
binary
scream. We
code.
scream. We scream
If
over
y'all let me
people.
talk, if y'all
Hold
would
We
on,
let
don't
me
y'all.
let
I,
talk.
people
I
talk.
Sorry.
stopped
Hold on.
talking. I
All right,
We
ain't
don't
say
no,
let
no, no.
people
nothing.
talk.
Let
Yeah,
him ask. Let him ask.
yeah.
Let
Go
him
ahead,
ask the
knockout.
question.
You can go ahead,
Okay,
bro.
so binary code. There's a video of you describing a night where you had brushed up against 3 women that were friends of
Yeah,
your
that's the
wife.
video in question. That's the video in question.
Okay,
What's your thoughts
so
on
hold
it?
on, hold
What's
on.
your thoughts on it?
Before you start getting
See?
flippant, hold on, hold on,
You a lame brown sugar.
hold on. Am I being biased because I heard you say that you groped 3
Trigger.
different women in one night that were your wife's friends? Is that me being biased or
Groping
is
is
that
different
me
from
looking
Hold
at
on,
groping.
hold
information?
on,
Okay,
hold on, Star. Let me ask him. Let me ask him a
Why did you
question.
bring up kids? Why did
Can I?
you bring up kids though? Why did you bring
Yeah.
up
Why are
kids? What
kids in
video?
Because
this?
in another video, he's talking about the kids that he posted up as bait, where he said he
What does
used
that
bait
have to
as
do
a
with
trigger.
this?
So, G,
No, no,
what the
no, no, no,
fuck are
no,
you
no,
talking
no.
Oh
about?
my
I'm bringing up
god.
dumbass shit, you fucking idiot. I'm bringing up
You
shit
are
that
an
he talked
idiot.
about, you
You are an
dumbass.
idiot.
This,
You are
both
an
of y'all
idiot.
are tripping because
No, you're tripping.
how
You're
am I tripping?
tripping.
You put out the shit, B code.
You're
You're the
tripping.
one in
You're
question,
tripping
not me.
because you don't know nothing.
I
You're
don't know
going by
nothing.
hearsay.
You the one
You're
that
going
put
by
out. You
hearsay.
said your words. You put up the kids as
You're
bait.
going by
You
hearsay.
put up the video where you
But
said,
is it
yeah, I
true?
groped
Oh
3
my
different
God.
women that were my wife's friends. Did
Listen
you
to
not?
this dude, man.
Did
Listen
you
to
or
this
did you
dude.
not?
But
Okay,
not
let me
that
ask you
it's
this.
not
Let me
true
ask you. Hold on,
though.
Star.
It's
He's
not
talking to
true.
me.
He
He's talking
said
to
it.
me. Let me ask
He
him this.
said it because
Star, let me ask him,
I don't
please.
know why
Please.
he don't care about people saying
Star,
shit about him.
can you
That's
hear
not
me?
true.
Star, can you hear me?
All right, I'm mute.
All right, let me ask him this. All right. So how old was my wife at the time?
Is that
Knockout.
pertinent to why you groped 3 different women? Is
Okay,
what does that have
and
to do with
knockout. Let me ask you this as well. What was my wife's role in all this? How was she towards me in all this?
I don't think that justifies you groping 3 different women. Your
Wow.
wife is your wife, right?
So knockout. How old was I at the time?
Okay, you were 19. Were you
Okay,
married?
so
You're still married, right?
Stop. Huh?
Were you married at 19?
I was married at 19 and we got
Okay.
divorced 2 years later. Now listen
Okay.
to this. Did you know that I started the story out by saying me and my wife, my ex-wife, we were cheaters. We were liars. We cheated on each other a lot. She cheated on me a lot. I cheated on her a lot. Welcome to the mind of a cheater. I'm going to tell you guys about how a cheater thinks. Did you know that? Did you know that was part of the story? And also,
Biko, that doesn't
okay, so you didn't know that. Okay, and
but no,
also,
that doesn't justify your actions though. You can't use that and say, okay, well it's cool. No, it's not.
No,
That's
I didn't say.
my
Okay, how
point.
about this part? The woman that actually spoke up, because the other 2 women, they actually wanted to do something with me. Now, the woman that actually spoke up, I said, thank God for that woman. More women need to be like her. See, she wants to laugh at that part. I said, thank God for that. This is the same video. I said,
Remember,
thank God
this
for
is
that
a
woman.
teachable
See,
moment now.
I can't talk now. You see what I said about interrupting? That's what this channel
the
is.
thing is that
Hold on. I'm not
G
done.
and you don't hit is that.
I'm not
Okay, go
done.
ahead.
That's the problem
Go
with the sector.
ahead.
That's the problem with y'all. I said, thank God for that woman. There needs to be more women like her that will speak up and stand up against creeps like me. I was a creep. I admitted that I was a creep. I admitted that that was wrong. I admitted that I shouldn't have been doing that on the same video that y'all are critiquing. What else do you want me to do? You want me to not be transparent? You don't want me to talk about truths that I have? You don't want me to
Okay.
try to help people?
Well, that's
But go
fine. That's
ahead.
all fine and
Go ahead.
dandy. But why is G talking about, oh, well, why are you coming out with those? I'm not coming out with any narratives.
Oh, yes, you were. You just came out with
You
them.
said the kids.
Hold on. Bro. You asked Star. You said, what if binary really grew or really touch women
You
and
didn't even let me
children? I'm
finish my
like,
question,
whoa,
first of all. But yeah, go ahead.
bro. Bro. You said you asked Star. You said, what if binary
I
touch
didn't ask
women
her
and
anything
children?
because I couldn't finish because you cut me
No,
off.
I heard what
So I
you
didn't
said.
ask
I heard
shit.
what you said, and
You heard
I
me
cut you off. I
say,
cut you
hey,
off
Star, and then
from
you cut
saying
me
that
off.
dumb shit, trying to point
It's
out their
not dumb shit.
narrative,
It's a
bro.
question, you
It
fucking
is
idiot.
dumb shit,
And
bro,
just like
because he
Biko
never
said, I'm an
touched no
investigative
little
reporter.
kids.
So I'm
He
trying to
never
ask
touched no
questions.
little
Y'all
You
kids.
are,
screaming over me is
Bro,
not going to do
how
shit.
you how are you an investigative reporter if you didn't even watch the whole video, you fucking
he didn't watch
dumbass?
the video.
I'm
That's the
talking to
problem.
fucking Biko right now, you dumbass.
Nigga, go
But you
watch
should
the
at least
video if
watch the
you're an
video.
investigative
Watch the
reporter.
video for
Dumb.
what?
You,
I watched you
are
say you groped 3 different
you are the
women.
worst
Yeah, but
investigative reporter ever.
did
If
you
you
hear
never
Am
him?
I
go
though?
get the
Am I
facts
really
Did
first.
you
though?
hear
Okay,
him?
all right,
Why don't
G.
you go get the
Ghost, did you
Let's see
facts
your
hear
turn.
first?
him?
Let's see your
If
turn.
you're an investigator, you go get the facts first, then you ask questions.
Then what do you think I'm
Dumbass.
talking to everybody for? Why do you
No,
think I have an
because you
interview
don't.
with
Hold
Brown
Watch
Sugar
on.
the
Why
Baby
you
tomorrow?
video
gotta
so
talk
you
to
know for
everybody? Why you
yourself.
gotta
All
talk
right,
to everybody
we'll
if the
see how the
video's
interview goes tomorrow.
online?
Brown Sugar
The
Baby, you ready?
video's online. The
Yeah,
video's
but
Brown
we
Sugar
gonna
Baby, you
online.
ready?
run it.
Right. You can
We
go
gonna
watch
tear
the
this
video.
shit out the box.
Yeah. Wait till
Go ahead.
tomorrow,
That's
Yeah.
so
and
Wait
funny.
you'll
till
find out
That's
how
so
much
tomorrow,
of an
funny.
But
investigative
honey.
reporter I am.
That's so
How about
funny
that?
that you're gonna be.
Boo, boo,
That's
boo.
so funny that you're gonna
bro.
be so
I
full
But
of
want
you don't have
malicious
the
our
and
facts.
malice
professionals up
intent
there
going against
too.
me, even though you
You
know
Keep
the real
came in. You
story
talking.
now.
came in.
Keep
That's so
You came
sad,
talking.
Yeah,
in
bro.
we'll
talking
see how
about
much of
him
an
Wait
touching
till
investigative
the
reporter
kids.
That's
I
so
am.
sad.
Since y'all
That's
talk
so
Dude,
shit.
sad.
you weak
Wait till
already. You weak
tomorrow.
already because you don't even have the facts.
He
You
already
came in
blew it.
talking about binary
Knockout already
touching
blew
kids,
it.
and
Yeah, he
that's not
already
even
blew it.
part of the story.
Binary, you
He
You
already
already
blew
blew
it.
it
ready?
when you were messing
You
with
That's
the kid,
ready,
or when you put the
knockout?
kids up. You already
What?
did it when you're messing with the women, bro. Like,
He did
What?
not put the.
it's no. You
Yeah,
already messed
it's
up.
whatever. You know, run your story, bro. Run your story how you want
I
to run it.
am.
That's
Trust me,
fine.
I
It's
am.
just, I know you are. Just run it how you want to run it. I don't care, bro. I don't care. because you have no integrity. You have zero integrity.
I don't
And
have
you know
any
what?
integrity, but yet you're lying to everybody. You're going on
How am I
different
lying to
platforms trying to
everybody?
save face.
Knockout,
my
but
You
you're
went on
not
God.
15,
Just
20
like
different platforms in the past
Star
you're
week.
not even
Wow.
you're not even
Wow.
aware of the whole story. Knockout. How
That's fine.
how do you know
I'll be
he's
aware
lying?
of the whole story, but I won't get
Because
it from
he's
people
lazy. That's
since he
lazy.
doesn't want to
That's
talk.
lazy
That's
investigation.
cool.
Yeah,
No,
he's
G,
lazy.
no, G,
He's
no, not
straight
G.
up
Shut up. That's
lazy.
cool. You don't have to
He's
talk
straight
shit
up
on this
lazy,
show no
bro.
more. You don't have to
He's
talk
straight
shit
up
on this
lazy.
anymore, bro. I
That's
He's
promise.
straight up
lazy.
lazy.
A real
Straight up lazy.
investigator would get all the facts.
Yeah, I'll show you
then
what a real
come,
investigator does. I'll show you what a real investigator
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
How
A
about
real
that?
investigator,
you haven't
a
even
real
done
investigator named
diligence. You
Knockout
haven't
Media
even
is
done
just gonna
due
slander
diligence.
somebody
You
without
just
full
jumped on
Nah,
truth.
it's not
Shannon.
slander.
That's
You
all
I
just
that's
promise
jumped
gonna
you, it's
on
not gonna
happen.
be
Shannon and
slander.
just
That's
started
all that's
talking
gonna
about
happen.
touching kids and shit. Like what?
All right.
Where did all this
Bro,
touching kid stuff
You
come
don't
from,
look
Brown
at
Sugar?
Ghost. He got 9 kids, so nobody ain't studying him. But
G, yeah, who is
anyway,
What?
G?
so what? I
What
got
is a
9 kids.
G?
So what? I got 9 kids. Of course, I got 9
So why
kids. I
aren't you
read the
standing up for kids being safe?
What are you
yes.
What are you
talking
talking
about, bro?
about? Oh
What are
my
you
God,
talking
you're
about?
an
Then you
idiot,
go
bro.
try to
Oh
How
spin
are
yeah,
the
so
kids?
narrative.
post
Bro.
fellow
How are
I
kids
never
predators,
even.
fellow
unsafe?
predators
You
coming
How are
ain't
after you.
got
kids
no
That's
unsafe?
integrity,
being
brother. You
safe.
ain't
I
got no
thought you was
That's
cool.
integrity.
that's
How are
being
kids
motivated.
safe?
I
That's
thought you
navigating
was
for
I
cool.
can't
kids.
even talk with this guy.
I thought you
I
was
can't even
cool.
talk with this
Knockout,
guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
knockout.
Yeah,
talk to
this
you.
guy is a
You
lame.
can't talk to me
This
anyway.
guy is a
My
We're not in
nigga,
the
lame.
same
you sit up
room.
there
I
and
go out there to
said
talk to
kids
This
are
people.
guy
I
is
didn't
a
come
endangered.
on here to talk
lame.
to you.
How are kids in danger? How are kids in danger?
Wow, how
Knockout.
are
Don't
kids in
talk no
danger?
more.
Yeah,
Let's
That
tell
says
us
a
handle
how
lot
it.
Yeah,
kids
about
are
you.
please,
in
That's
How
please,
fine.
danger.
about this?
please tell me
Good
what kids are
night.
in danger.
We'll make sure we handle it tomorrow.
Like
Yeah, we'll talk
Good
about
real
it
shit,
tomorrow.
night.
bro.
That's fine.
Like
Yeah, talk
that's like
about
I
it with
gotta be
that lame
careful
brown
y'all letting
sugar.
perspective,
You'll
man.
see. That woman is
Y'all
not
like
stable. She
motherfuckers
lame.
just come
Yeah,
out
you think it's
just
just gonna be her? It's gonna be
talking,
her
man.
and different people, but that's
I
all
don't
right. That's
care.
cool.
I don't care who it's gonna be
Yeah, you don't
because
care. All
you're
right.
late. I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and you're lazy. I see. You didn't even know the full story when you came up here. You didn't even know I called
Right.
myself a creep. You didn't even
Right.
know I said shout out to the woman that
Oh,
actually
so you
spoke
forgot
up.
when you came on my platform, huh?
Oh, stop. I don't care, bro.
Oh,
Whatever,
you
man.
don't care. So you must have
No,
forgot.
I
You came on
don't.
my
Do
platform
whatever.
and you tried to run your story and your
Do what?
narrative. I don't know how many times.
What are
So
you talking
you
about?
get out of here with that lazy shit.
What
I've
are you
been doing
talking
my
This
about?
nigga
research
said,
and now it's gonna come
run
out.
your
You
narrative. He
haven't
don't
done
even know the
anything.
full
Because if
story.
you done it,
He
you would
don't
have
even know
saw
the
the
All
full
right.
truth.
story.
All right. We'll see. We'll
But
see
You know what I
tomorrow.
mean?
the
You
only
pushing the
problem
narrative. Pushing the
the only
narrative. You just
problem
coming to that.
is the person whose hand got caught in the cookie jar is somebody you like. That's the problem.
That's the whole
That's the
thing. You
real
can't. You're
problem.
trying to excuse everything that you've been accused
Oh
of
my
with these
God.
like little
Whatever.
justifications. What is that?
Whatever.
How does that excuse any of these things that you're
The
accused of?
person that person whose hand got caught taking the kids' photos and using them for malicious intent is your friend. That's why you have issues. So you know what? I don't care. I
My
don't
friend,
care.
this is a thing that y'all need to like
I
get
Is
out
don't
of your
care.
head.
Are you cool with ASS knockout?
I'm cool with anybody, everybody.
No,
Okay.
It
he's
So
definitely
you're
don't
cool
cool with
with
matter.
her.
That don't
binary?
even
So you're
matter.
cool with
That don't
binary
even matter,
knockout?
bro.
I'm not in the AFW. If that's what y'all are like
Listen,
trying to
all
call
I
it, I
know
am
is
not in the
So if you
AFW.
That
all I
don't
know
even
is
matter, man.
all I know is can
I
I say
want to
this
know
real quick? Can I say this real quick?
for
All
sure.
I know is I had a public Instagram with my kids on there before I entered into this sector. I did not take it down, and the AFW were the ones that took those photos. It is what it is, man. I
Okay,
could
so
care less what you want to say. They were the
what?
ones that took those photos.
But you
That's on
said you
them.
left it up there for bait.
I said I left it up there just to leave it up there to see who's going to be stupid enough to take it.
That
And
in
they were the
itself is a
ones.
problem. That
They
is a
were the ones.
problem, binary.
Fine. Say
Why
that's a
don't you get that
problem.
that's a problem? Why don't you
Fine.
get that
Because
putting kids in danger?
how is that putting kids in danger when it was
How is that
already
putting kids
public?
in danger? Oh wow.
Listen. It was already public. So you're saying anti-Afro Swengali is dangerous
She's
because she's the one
dangerous,
that
so
took
that's
the
And
what
you're
you're
pictures.
saying,
dangerous by
knockout.
She's
saying,
the one.
okay, let
No,
me leave
she's
it
the
up
one
there
that
for
took the
people.
So
pictures.
Svengali
What
would
kid
put
is
She's the
that?
one
kids in
that took the
danger.
pictures.
Binary,
She's the one that
binary. I
took the
already told you.
pictures.
I already told you that bait thing. That bait thing was stupid. I just told you that like 15 minutes ago. That was stupid.
Right, but she
But
was the one that took
but
the the pictures. I
Yeah,
can care
okay,
less.
but Gene's gonna sit up here and say, "Oh yeah, you've never put kids in danger. What about
Oh
kids?"
my God, this nigga too emotional. But
I'm too
anyway,
Yeah,
right?
he
emotional.
is.
Yeah,
He's
you're
straight
the
up
one screaming. I
emotional.
can't even
Straight
ask
up
RJ the
emotional.
question.
Chill.
So
But the
is
fact that
so
Yeah,
people,
is
okay.
the fact
Bengali
Chill,
a
that
chill, chill,
people are
danger?
chill
taking
now.
that,
Chill now
people are
that
taking that
I'm
and
right.
trying to say that
Chill
he's a
now that I'm bringing
predator.
up a good point.
But
Yeah,
to say that he's
chill
a
now. Shut
predator,
up,
you know what I
corny ass
mean? Like
motherfucker. Nobody
that's
even knows
just
me.
reaching,
Anyway,
bro. You just reaching. Nobody
Yeah,
knows
he's
you.
reaching
You
like
like you
crazy.
yeah.
coming over
All
here.
right.
So,
You
Has
so
coming
you
over
have
here
Marco.
no
trying to
smoke.
get
Hold on. Can I
trying to
ask
get
this?
motherfuckers to come to your lame
Yeah,
ass channel and
he
watch you
bounced.
interview
Yeah, he
brown sugar
bounced. Of
baby,
course he
nigga.
bounced.
Like get the
Of course
fuck
he
out of
bounced.
here.
I
This dude is
find
a
it
fucking
interesting.
clown.
I find it interesting that they have no smoke for the people that actually took the pictures. Like no smoke. It's so weird to me, man. It's
No,
weird to me.
because binary, you was the root of that problem though. I told you that was a stupid move. You just gotta chalk that. You gotta chalk that.
Listen. It
But
was
to
up
take,
there.
but to take,
It was
but to take
up there.
that,
It was
but to
up
take
there
that
before they. It was.
predator is too much, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I'm just saying
you
it
know
was up there before. And even in the midst of, in the height of it, people can attest to this. I still didn't remove it. Even when they were calling my school and they were saying, yo, he's doing this, he's doing that, because I was able to have it up there, I left it up there for a long time because it was old and it was already up there. I could care less. Like it was up there.
But what does Knockout have to say about Svengali being the one putting his
He
kids
has
putting
nothing
in
to
that
say
picture?
about it. Because he
That
loves
should be
them.
talked about. That should be talked about.
If you just had those kids on your private Instagram and it was up there before you got on YouTube, it was before you entered this sector.
No, my
Claiming
public. It was public.
okay, your public Instagram, that's your business. But when you state that, oh, I left it up there as bait, yeah, like that was stupid, bro. That was stupid.
Okay, yeah, maybe it was a dumb word, but I used that word.
But I just don't like the way that people are trying to
they're trying to
attach
spin it.
that to
And then
pedophile
you saying you
behavior.
don't
Like,
care,
oh,
it's just making it even worse.
oh, was those girls you was brushing up against? They was adults, right?
They were 10 years
They were
older
old.
than me.
They
But
were
see, people don't listen to the story.
Okay. So you're a creep. It's
Right.
two different things.
And I
you
said that.
said you was a creep. Did you not hold yourself accountable?
I did.
Borderline groping. You know what I'm saying? But the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
think brushing up against a female and groping are two different things, though. I mean,
adult
isn't that?
pedophiles and
Oh.
child
I'm
predators
so
and all
sorry,
that
Brown
stuff.
Sugar
Like,
Baby. I didn't even know you was back there.
My only thing, when AAS did what she did, me and my sister both called and stood up for binary. So stop lying.
Lying
And
about
then
what?
also,
Lying about what?
So
'Cause you was
why,
slave
Brown
woman.
Sugar Babe, then are you saying that he putting kids in danger when
because
Svengali
it
is
all
the one
is
who did
coming
it?
together. It's all coming together. And
all
he
coming
want to be
together.
with AAS. So why are you so worried about it? He want to be over there and be a member. And he's in what is it, Me and Mine's every time you turn around. They don't like him.
Me and Mines and myself are cool. What are you talking about?
Yeah. But look who she's under.
Flavor of the month. You're right, Ghost. That's all this is.
So if you was
But
against
it's
ASS
not going to
putting,
really matter because at the end, I'll let the professionals say it tomorrow and we'll all hear it. Groping, that's not a creep. Look up what all the characteristics of a predator is. Go grope. Let somebody grope one of your kids. What you gonna call them?
Oh, again, the kids.
but that's
the
why
kids.
you bringing
Why do
kids.
you put the
That's
kids in
why,
this? I
Brown.
just don't
I'm
understand
saying
Brown.
this. I don't understand
Brown,
this,
Can
man.
you bringing the
can
kids
I
into
Like,
finish
this?
these
saying
are
what
It's
grown
not
ass women.
fair.
Stop
You,
bringing
She's already
kids
got
up.
it in her head, man. They were like, I was 19. They was like 27, 30, 29. I mean,
Okay,
stop,
can I
man.
finish? If
I
he
guess
would have
if you're
groped
gonna keep putting these
women
kids
in
on me.
your family, I don't care what age they were. If
Okay,
it was your
women.
girlfriend, he
Okay,
groped her. These
okay,
women were married. That's what
okay.
I'm saying.
Oh,
Okay,
his
well,
wife
say
was
that then.
married too.
No. That wasn't what you
Brown,
were
his
saying.
wife
You
was
just said
That's
married.
not what you
and
were
she was
saying.
cheating.
up, Star. Shut the fuck up. Let him talk.
You
Because you
shut
know
up.
I don't.
You
Because
shut
you
up.
know you can't.
You shut up,
Listen,
Miss
you
lying.
know I'm
This is
right.
how they do
Hold
it.
on,
You
hold on.
telling me to
Can't
shut
handle
up
people
because you
on
know.
their
Miss Sugar
own.
Baby. Miss
Fuck
Sugar Baby.
you. You bring
Miss Sugar Baby.
you.
You brought up the
Go ahead.
adults and the women and like, yeah, like that's some creep shit. But why do you gotta?
See?
You tried to say the
But
kids
I
though at first.
didn't. When I was on Photon's channel, what I
No,
You
I'm
said
talking about right now.
kids. You
I'm talking
said
about
if
right
kids
now.
on
my
I'm talking
Photon's
about
channel. That's
okay,
your
He said
can
he was
I
narrative.
grooming
please
That's your
kids.
narrative.
He
You're a
said he was
lame.
can
grooming
I
the kids.
please
You're
say
a
what I
lame.
have to say?
No.
I let y'all talk.
No, you didn't. We can rewind this. You ain't let nobody talk.
Okay. Well, let me say what I have to say. Okay, you can go back to Photon's channel. He had asked me after seeing the video, would I have my kids in that class? I said I would take my kids out. Then he said, would you recommend that for other kids? I said, that's up to them. Go look at the video. Go look at it.
You did say
That
he
would
was
be up to them who they
about what you
want
just said.
around their kids.
But you said he was grooming kids, Brown.
I
Brown.
said the steps of what he was doing was grooming. That
How?
could be for women, men,
Oh my God.
children.
We were talking about the
adults.
kids at the time, Brown.
You were talking about
But
the
see,
kids.
I'm saying in a whole, it is a step of grooming.
So you're
I don't even
backpedaling.
think she knows what she's saying.
So
I
now
don't
you're
even think she
backpedaling.
realizes what she's
So
saying.
you're backpedaling
But
now.
Brown,
See,
but Brown, you
Are you
just asked 2
I'm
minutes
talking
ago.
to
You said,
Ghost. I
what
don't
if
hear Star.
you said
Don't talk.
you
No,
said
no,
what if
because I'm asking
binary?
good
Hold on.
questions.
Let me ask you.
I'm talking
You
to
said
you.
you said what if binary touched one of your kids? And I'm like, whoa, like you trying to put out some, you comparing apples to oranges, because again,
I'm saying
at
in
least 10 minutes
general,
ago,
females.
In general,
Females.
kids, stop. This woman's a
grown women
goofy.
Kids.
You a whole lame.
I said women, aunts, uncles, cousins that are females. I'm gonna put it
Okay.
like that. Okay.
Okay.
How would you
Uncles
feel?
that are female, and you
How
call
would I
me
feel?
stupid.
How would I feel if he brushed
Shut
up
the
against
fuck
a,
up, Star.
a
And
But
go
you
grown
get
always
woman?
your
I
call
would
me
fucking
be upset.
stupid.
kids
Didn't
up.
you just say something stupid,
Go
Brown?
find your. Go
Yeah,
Why
find
don't you
your
Why don't you
she's
apologize
stupid,
for
man.
calling me
She's a
stupid
lame.
when you talk
She's a
about
lame.
female
See, you
uncles?
can't even talk to
You
each
said
She's a
female
lame.
uncles. You said
I'm
female
not gonna
uncles.
respond. I'm
Okay,
not gonna
okay.
Then
respond.
apologize for
Ghosts
calling
don't
me
have a.
stupid.
if he
Calling
touched adults in
uncles
my family
females.
inappropriately, I would be upset, and he's a creep, like I said. But
Ghost,
please,
if you go to my channel, I did
stop bringing
not
up the kids
label
stuff.
him. Hey, Ghost, go to my channel. I allow everybody to say what they wanted to say. When
Hmm.
it comes to an intelligent conclusion, I would say
Let
it's
me guess,
all
they're gonna use
about
that clipped up video and not the whole
it's
thing,
all,
because that's what
oh
you guys love to
Lord.
do.
Can I finish
You didn't even know
talking?
the video. You didn't even know the video. That's the problem.
It's all
All right.
about
So these
I'm sure
perception,
intelligent.
she was
Ghost.
still giving you cash apps back in the
Please
day
look.
Oh yeah, I
when
Please
got
you
tons of
made
look.
that
cash apps from
video.
her.
All right,
I
brown
got
sugar
tons of
baby,
cash apps from her.
brown sugar baby.
Brown sugar baby.
What
Yeah,
would you call?
and I bet she didn't say anything to you then.
What would you call a grown man inappropriately touching grown women? What would you call him?
I would think he was like a creep, a predator. I
Then why
would
did you
think
Okay.
he
say it
was
on
a
your panel
predator.
though? Then why are you
Okay.
having experts to
All right.
verify he was a predator?
All right,
I don't hear somebody. I don't
hold on,
hear
Star.
them.
She's entitled to her opinion. She's entitled to her opinion. All right, so you would call him a creep, a predator, all that, but would you call him a child predator?
Mm, I wouldn't know how far he would go, so I couldn't. You know how
Okay.
you know how it leads into things. It's all a circle. I
So now
can't really
speculation.
say
Oh my
because
god. She's
binary
lame. She's a
always
lame.
states I got away with it. I got away with it. I did it to see if I could, I got
All
away
right.
with it that time. And so I don't know what he does to get away. He always states that. So
Okay. Cool.
I
But again, if we're gonna criticize him, could we just criticize him based on the facts? Could we do that? He was groping grown women. We could start there. And
so what, you don't call that a sexual assault?
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, let's not try to escalate it to creep,
It's
predator,
clearly
child
criminal.
predator. Again, in today's world. Oh yeah, he's in jail. He's in jail, no doubt. But to try to label him as a
But
groomer
what
for
we're
children or a
saying,
child
but
predator. Like, whoa, whoa,
yeah,
whoa!
I
Like,
see where
you
you're
taking it too far.
going, Ghost. But what I never put the title on my video saying that. You
But you
can look
said
at
it in
all
the
of them.
video. You said it in the video, though.
I might have said it, but
You
that's
might.
my
You might.
I might have
perspective.
Let's not.
That's
slandered him.
my
I might
Let's
have
not.
perspective.
did
Let's
defamation,
not
but
mince.
that's okay.
See
Let's
how
not
they
mince
ran
words,
in? She
Brown. Let's
typed,
not mince
you
words.
know
You
what?
you
I
said he
don't
was a
care.
predator in your
I
video,
don't
Brown.
talk to y'all. Okay, Star. Mm-hmm.
No, you said it in your video. You need to own up to that.
Okay, Star. I ain't owning up to a motherfucking thing. You better go play with your children, girl. You have the wrong one. But
Oh my
anyway,
God,
good
she's so
night.
lame.
So
Gang.
She's
you
so
don't want to
lame.
admit that you was wrong.
Ghost.
Of course not. But they want you to
Ghost.
admit everything,
And
Star.
you are
But yeah,
welcome on
you
my
want Binary
channel
to admit that he was
anytime.
a predator, but you
And
said it in
Ghost
your
You
can hit
can't
the
admit
video.
that you was
videos.
lying on me, you
But I
lame
gotta go
goofy.
play with my
You don't
children.
even know
That's
the
your
whole
Your
story.
response.
mama
That's
is,
your
your
She's a
response.
mama
lame
is.
Go
goofy.
play with my
Go
She's a
get your
lame
children.
head
goofy.
shaped,
Your
Binary.
response
Get
Quit
to
out of
me
here.
saying
is
Get
that
out
go
of here,
play
mess.
you
with
lame
my
goofy.
children when I ask you about it.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Get
right.
out of
She
here,
gone.
you
She
lame
gone.
goofy. She's lame, man. I swear.
So
This is
you
what
can
this is
see,
what the sector
but you can
produces.
understand that how the ghost, when Ghost was questioning her, she definitely is not comfortable with even calling you a predator now. And
Yeah.
she said, I think I called you a predator on my video. I said, you think or did you? So,
She
like I
knows she
said,
did because she
thank
goes
you
with
for
the flow.
thank
Just
you
like
for keep
Mikey
talking,
said.
brown sugar.
It's a
Thank you for
wave.
keeping on talking, brown sugar baby. You dug yourself into a bigger hole.
It's a
But
wave.
binary, right? D- would you not? Do, what's the lesson of the day though? Don't tell your business to strangers, right?
I mean,
Anything you
Man,
say
I
to
don't
me.
even care that
you
I don't even
answered
care
that.
that this is
You
going
answered
on.
that question.
This is the sector. This is the sector, man. It is what it is. It is what
I
it is.
understand.
Like,
I understand that, but
yeah.
listen. The good guys is always like, yo, criticize whoever on the facts. It just be the fact. It could just be the fact. Trust me, binary. You did enough damage to yourself just by telling that story. They could criticize you for everything you said in that story, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's unfair to try to bring kids and pedophilia
And
like
to
that.
Right.
try
That's
to
unfair.
connect
That's
those.
And
unfair.
you know
You
what's
know what I'm
crazy?
saying?
You know what's crazy is what they're trying to criticize me about. I already said about myself. That's the thing.
Right.
That's why I'm not tripping. Like, y'all can say all that, but when you start trying to add that extra junk in there, and you don't even know the full story, like they think they're saying something. They think they're saying something against me when they're like, "Yo, that was some creepy stuff." Yeah, I know it was. And that's why I said the story. This is what happens when a man wants to really, really cheat. This is his mindset. This is what he goes through. This is what happens. And I said the story,
Hey,
man.
T
It just
free,
is. It is what
T
it is.
free, T free. They are under the same umbrella, T free. But again, I'm not here to defend that. Only thing I'm saying is I think people are taking this a little too far when they bringing in the kids and all that. Like, nah, that's not cool right there. Just criticize him on what he said in that video about touching them grown women, and y'all
Right.
can come to your own conclusions about that. But as
Right.
far as trying to evaluate and say, oh, that leads to child and grooming. Like what? Like you could groom a grown woman? Like like they just
Yeah,
take
that's
it too
weird.
far. As far as man.
Yeah.
And
You know, it's
where was all this outrage when you told the story?
I bet Binary to check the last time Brown Sugar Baby cashed at you. I bet she cashed at you way after you even told this story.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But now she wants to have
Hell
a
no, hell no, I don't go around groping women. Like I don't gotta
but
grope no
here's
woman.
the thing. Now she wants to
Who is
have an
that? Who is
issue
that?
because
Binary touch me. Damn, they got a troll account. Oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah. They got all kinds of trouble.
so here's the thing. They got a problem all of a sudden now because listen, I'm sure Brown Sugar Baby favorite people is Max's people that she chat with. She talks with Max. You know, Max somehow like they feel that Max let them vent their issues. But even though Brown Sugar Baby have her own platform to vent on, they're all each other's favorites. And so they're
no,
gonna take up for each other, and then they don't
but
like it when they see their favorite getting body bagged in these streets, and so now they make
right,
up predator accusations
right,
to try to take
right.
their people who go against their favorite people down.
But Brown Sugar Baby and every other content creator has the right to criticize him.
But
Yeah,
here's
big
the
They
time.
thing,
got
but the criticism wasn't there when he told it in his redemptive form and fashion. They're using this story as they're using JJ's twist, creepy ass predator twist, as a means to get back at Binary for getting it
Yeah.
for trolling for
hold on.
body bagging their favorite people. That's all
Did
this is.
JJ did JJ insinuate that you were a child predator?
Oh
Yes,
yeah. Oh yeah.
yes. And
Well, no, he well
And
the
Bombay.
insinuation came from, would you trust him with your kids? Should he be a teacher? Should binary code be teaching children? Would you be,
And
you know what I mean? It's like, oh
Bombay was
my God.
had commented under that
That's
video,
where it all came from.
and now the
But why?
comment that
But why?
Bombay,
But why
and
again?
now Bombay's comment has been deleted, and now JJ's chess move. I made a 3 month chess move 3 months ago. That comment has been deleted, and but
But
he got
again,
on for
I
got on
gotta, I
Binary
got,
for deleting hit that deleting a
I gotta,
comment that Binary didn't even delete.
I gotta place some blame at your feet though. Binary again. You gave your ops a voice. You gave them a
Yeah, I don't mind. No, it was coming out anyways, bro. I don't care. I'm not trying to hide from that. Let it
I
come
mean,
out.
it was already out. It was out for 7 months.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm telling you. Those 7 months, like you already said, they was rocking with me, so nobody cared. But as soon as I said the hypocrisy sector and started pointing fingers at the blatant hypocrisy that I saw, all of a sudden here swoops in JJ. But it's okay though. I don't care. Like I don't care. Let the
But
story
but but
play out
but
how
why
it's
did
gonna
you?
play out.
But it's the thing though. If you already, all you had to do was put out the video and say, "Yo, watch the whole video." You know what I'm saying?
It is
And
out.
let people say what they want. Let people say what they want though, bro.
It
Let
is
people
out.
say,
That's the problem. It's out already.
yeah, yeah, it's out. You should have just left it at that. You ain't have to go defend yourself on.
I'm not defending myself. How am I defending myself? I'm letting people say what they want to say. Now I could come up and talk, and I can be an irritant like I am to Brown Sugar Babe, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, guys, why don't you believe me? Please,
Nah,
I did this, I did that.
binary.
And
You
I
be
have
putting
experts
your mouth
that's gonna
sometimes
tell
when you
y'all
do
that
those
he was a
videos, bro.
predator.
Like that whole that was just bait. Like what? Like bro, why did you even? I highly doubt that was bait too, binary. I don't know if that was
Right,
the way
it
they tried to
wasn't
spin that.
bait, and he had that post up there before the sector even was a sector,
Right.
and
So why say that you was using those photos as bait to see who was going to take them off your Instagram? Why say that?
he just falling on his sword to I guess get people to see.
Falling on his sword. What? The only thing I say that's my private. That's my personal Instagram. What are you doing over there?
Yeah, I would
That's it.
binary. Like I said, binary. I don't know why binary did it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
He let
Like I said, it was
he
it was
let
one of those.
Alan B.
It was one
Logic
of those.
run with that narrative.
Not
Cause
like
you
I
like the
said,
shit.
it
I
was
think
one of
you like
those
it, bro.
moves. It was one of those moves where I knew that word was going to be sensationalized and carry on. You know what I mean? And you know,
So you like the negative attention?
yeah.
All
With
right then.
Divine,
So
that's
now we
what
finally got some.
seven.
Now we finally
Yeah,
got some truth.
ASS should have never even took the pay. Like
Now we
she should
finally
have
got.
never even touched those. She should have never even posted those pictures.
So
But see,
so so
nobody talks about that though. I think
so you ask.
that's
No,
fascinating to me.
no. What's
Huh?
fascinating is you keep bringing the drama to yourself.
I do. Have you not noticed that? Think about it.
No, I noticed it, but I'm like, bro, like, why? Why though?
Just to see. I want to see just how far people will go. And I'm
Just to
starting to
see
see it. It's
call
so
you a
funny,
child
man. It's
predator.
funny to me. They're trying to put that on me, man. I just know it's not true. And they're trying to put it on me. It's crazy. Look, man, they've been
But,
calling my
but,
job. They've been trying to
but
I
this is
don't
why
care what they
though.
do.
This is why
Listen.
Stargate's getting a lot of slack because she's getting caught in the crossfire of you
Oh,
just
you
throwing.
think Stargate
Wait, I
innocent?
Yo,
Oh, stop.
listen, Ghost, what's real sad is that when I asked Bombay like not to use the R word, he said, "What if we were talking about the R word?" And I said, "Bombay, we're not talking about the R word, so why are you bringing that up?" He said, "Oh, so you changing the rules again?" And then T Pre came in and said, Bombay can say whatever he want to, not saying the R word. That I think T Pre should have said something. Yo, Bombay,
Listen,
we're not even talking about the R word right now,
Stargate.
so
If
let's
you
not.
want to run deflection, the best thing to do is to cam up and show your strap-on collection.
I will refuse, Stephen. I refuse.
I think Ghost is starting to catch on a little bit about what I do.
But Binary, you got two attorneys up here. You doing good?
That's stupid though, Binary. Why?
Oh man, it's just good to see
To
the
prove people
human.
wrong?
No. It's good to see the human race in its
No,
rarest
wait,
form.
hold on. I got a question for you though, Binary. Why though, after all this happens, you are making it seem like you already knew what was going to happen? Why don't you just kind of own up
Right,
and say I
right,
made a mistake instead of just like
right,
saying, "Oh, I knew this was going to happen. I knew that was
What
going
do
to
you
happen."
mean?
You didn't know. I'll be honest, you didn't know.
Yeah, because that whole
Yo,
About
thing,
what?
that whole thing
I
don't
ain't
makes
said
no
nothing
sense.
about Max and children in Thailand. I said Max raw dog and prostitutes. So fuck you, brown sugar baby, for trying to lie on me
Yeah, she's
again.
What's
stupid, man.
I
Brown
didn't
sugar.
say
Why
anything
bring that
about
up? Why
children.
bring that up
I
though?
didn't
Why
say
bring that
anything. I didn't say anything that Max was fucking with children or exploiting children in Thailand. I said he was fucking and raw dogging prostitutes in Thailand. Get that fucking shit straight, you dumb
And had
bitch.
to go to the doctor to get herself cleaned up.
Oh
But
God, I'm
Binary,
out
So
on that
T
why,
note.
Pre,
why, why
if
though? But
you
why
if
though?
you believe that shit, T Pre, that's fucked up, T Pre. I did not say anything about children in Max V. She is actually trying to get people to go against me because I
Man, we gotta stop. We
bypassed her
gotta stop
ass in
giving
this
that fake Cleo
conversation.
any kind of love,
She
man.
ran
Forget
away
that
from this
fake Cleo.
conversation, told me to go play with my children when I called her out on when she obviously was not comfortable calling Binary a predator after Ghost questioned her ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I just love to see. I just love to see the human race in its rarest form. I mean, people will rip you from limb to limb, and I love seeing it. You know what I mean? Yes, it is what it is.
So you one of those beat me, bite you. You like to be dominated.
Asceticism?
You like to
No,
be abused.
it's not about asceticism with me. It's more about
How
how
did I
far.
get
So you like.
pulled into that conversation, Stargate?
That's why you like. That's why you like that
Oh
girl.
I
God,
say, do you believe brown sugar baby? Do
Yo,
you
listen,
believe
it
her?
don't even matter.
it
What's your
does
problem
matter.
with people having their own whatever they
Oh
Ain't
God,
choose to
both
think
random,
of
about
Is
a
it
them.
okay for
situation?
her
Mr.
to say?
Hold on,
Both
I'm
of
gonna
them.
Stargate.
Is it
answer your
okay
Don't
for
damn
her?
fucking
question because
body,
you
Is it
didn't ask
bitch.
the
okay for her to
question.
say that
You
I was
want to
saying
ask
that Max
questions?
was
I'm
a
gonna
Both
answer
of
your
exploiting
them.
children?
motherfucking question, okay?
Both
Why
of
is
them.
it that
Is it
motherfuckers can't
okay?
have their own
Is it okay
personality?
Both
for
of
her
Why
them.
to say?
can't they think
Is
whatever
it
the
Both
fuck they
of
okay?
want
them.
to think? Why
Is
do
it
they gotta
okay?
fucking
Both
answer
of
you,
them.
bitch?
It's
Who the fuck
not
are
okay.
you?
Both
Who
of
It
the
is
them.
fuck
not
are
okay.
you? Real
It's
nigga
Both of
shit.
not
them.
okay.
I can say
Both
whatever the
of them.
fuck I want to and think whatever
Yeah,
the
of
fuck
course
I
you
want
can.
to.
Of course
Just
Do
you
you
because
can.
you a
believe it?
weak
Of course you
bitch,
You
can.
want to
don't mean I
believe
gotta be a
lies?
weak
You want to
motherfucker.
believe
So don't
lies?
ever come
You
for
Of
me
you
course
want
you
to
and don't
believe
can.
put
Of
me
lies?
course
in
you
nothing.
can.
You
Don't
want to
put me
believe
in a
lies?
motherfucking
And
thing.
Stargate, she
You
got her
heard that?
headphones out.
You
She
heard
all
that?
over that
Let me be
microphone.
You
motherfucking
want to
clear.
believe
She got
lies?
her
Period.
headphones out and she's
Period.
all over that
You want to
I'm
microphone.
believe
done.
lies?
Yeah, get out of here.
So we
She
got
a
you on.
lame.
So
She a
we got
lame,
you.
goofy
So
too.
we got you recorded and saying that it's okay with you to believe lies. So if that's
Yeah,
the
she
way
a
you
lame,
roll,
goofy
Germ, you
too.
shit.
might. I'm just warning you. This is being recorded, so you
I'm
might
so
want
So
to be
glad.
what?
So
So
careful.
wait,
what?
I'm so glad,
Kick
Brown,
It
that
rocks.
could
it's
be
being
used in
recorded.
a court of
So
law.
So
Just
what?
letting
Kick
you know.
rocks.
so
Kick
everybody can
rocks.
see how you try to lie on people.
Yeah. Yeah, let's use this in a court of law as you try to slander and defamate my character, you idiot. Kick rocks. Oh my gosh. What a fool, man. What a fool.
So
Golly.
this turn you on. This shit turn you on, huh, Binary? You like seeing Stargate fight for you, huh?
Is that what's happening?
Oh No, come
Is
on,
that
you
what's happening?
Ghost. When y'all was
I
on,
don't, I don't
no,
understand. I
listen,
don't
the good
understand why
guys,
you
y'all
moving away
took
from
up for
moving.
Don't start that bullshit, Ghost, because when y'all was the good guys, y'all would take up for each other all the time.
Nah, we were bro. Listen. There's a clip out right now on Sector Wars channel where again he chopped it up, but I was telling Darrell basically like, yo, stop beefing with these dudes. They ain't got nothing to lose. You got your license. You got your business. Like you talk a little too reckless online. You know what I'm saying? I kept it real with him. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to diss him or nothing like that. I was just like, yo, bro, like, if anything happens, you got the most to lose. You know what I'm saying? And behind the scenes, on air, I've been critical, and they've been critical of me too. We stand on what's right. How many arguments did I got in arguments with C Rock, Smooth, Tiffany, We on Lock, like
Yeah, but
Oracle,
y'all
Red
also went.
Pill,
But listen, y'all
like
also would take up for each other.
when
And I'm not
when they
taking up for
well
him
listen
in his
listen
wrong.
I'm
And
taking up for binary. I'm taking up for binary right
listen.
now because
But
people are trying
Ghost,
to
I'm not
label
even
him a
taking
child
up for
predator.
him. Listen, I'm not even taking up for him. He actually held himself accountable. What I'm trying to do is just trying to make sure that people know the true story. When binary, like like I don't care what people say. Well, I care what people say. And here's the thing, I've seen you, defend or fight for people when they weren't on panels. So the fuck what I do. It doesn't
Because
mean it's
I stood,
anything
I stood on,
salacious going on
no,
between me and
I stood on
binary.
what's right. No. I'm not saying that. I'm fucking with binary because he's saying that he liked this
I
shit.
know what you was do.
And
But when
and I,
you say you
no,
like it
but
when Stargate take up for you, I know what you
no,
was
because
doing.
no, listen, because he just
Come
he just
on.
set up here. He just set up here because I asked him questions on purpose. I said, yo, why did you first 48 the situation and lead them to the body? Like the shit been up for 7 months. You ain't even have to even pay that no attention. I wanted to see people react. Why did you say you use those videos, those pictures as bait when they was posted on your private Instagram or your personal Instagram for all this time? Oh, I just wanted to see who what like what? That's stupid. Why? And now you know, Because I want to. Why is because the outrage is you left your public Instagram up and AAS took your picture. Why would you do that? Like that's what it is. You guys are stuck on the word bait,
No,
but
no,
you're
no.
forgetting the action. You're like
I
forgetting the
didn't know. No,
actions.
I'm not.
It's
I'm not
funny to
forgetting
me.
the act. I'm not forgetting the actions. AAS is not here for me to question. You here, and I'm asking
Oh
you.
yeah, she
Why
would
would you?
never be
Okay.
here for you to
Why?
question.
Why would you binary code say that? Oh, I left those pictures up there as bait. No, you didn't. They was just pictures on your personal Instagram that somebody happened to use against you. And I don't know if you was trying to spin it or make it sound decent, but that was stupid. It was stupid. They even say, "Oh, I was using it as bait." Bait for what?
Well, I was. I mean, don't tell the truth. In my mind, I had a choice to make.
That makes
I
no
had a
sense. That
choice
makes
to
no
make.
sense. That's like okay, for instance, me and moms and grown men, they a video of their son. I just learned because me and moms posted the video today, and I
Right.
heard Corey say some wild shit.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing them say, "Oh, we left that video on our son's
Because they
Instagram."
probably
For bait.
because they didn't. Because they didn't.
Right, right, right. Again, I asked you, I said, binary, was those pictures already up on your personal Instagram? You said yes. So you wasn't using it for bait. They was just pictures on your Instagram.
Exactly. And so, like I said, now he's like he lets people like he falls on the sword for stupid ass goofies. I guess just to like put himself in a position where what, I'll take responsibility for this if and then we can move on. And so it's like I don't know why he did that, but he did. But and here we are.
Yeah,
So
and I don't mind that this is where we're at.
and
You
he
know,
don't care because
sometimes you just gotta roll with it. You know, I said it. You know, a lot of people will try to deny. Oh man, yeah, when I said that, I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it. I was.
Well, you
Look,
can't. You obviously you can't backpedal now.
I've
You stay
never,
firm.
I've never
Hey,
tried. I never once tried to backpedal. I think that's the issue a lot of people are having because I own up to all my crap.
but it
Like I
makes no
own
sense.
up to it.
Even when you say, "All right, I use it as bait," and even when you give your explanation for it, it just sounds stupid. It just sounds crazy.
Okay, it may sound stupid and be stupid to you guys, but to me, and that's all that matters, right? Is how I view it, right? To me,
Right.
it made perfect sense to figure out who's who, man.
All
Just
right,
to
so
figure
you
out who's
saying that?
who.
All right, listen, Binary, I gotta warn you. You saying that right there. You're claiming that brown sugar baby's right because you put those kids in danger of being attacked.
But
How did I put them in danger? Because I didn't take a
Because you
public.
just
Because I didn't take public. Whatchamacallits down.
no. Because you said that you use those kids' pictures as bait.
How is that putting them in danger when they were already up?
Because you, according to what you're saying, is you use those pictures as bait in a hope that somebody from this sector will use those pictures to
No, no,
attack
no,
those
not a
kids.
hope. Like I knew somebody was gonna do that.
Okay. So if you knew that somebody was going to attack those kids and
They
yourself,
didn't
why
attack
would
them
you
though.
use
They
that?
didn't attack them. They
What do you
attacked
mean they
me. They attacked me. They didn't attack those kids.
they attacked you for using those kids on your Instagram? Why would you put
No,
those kids on
no.
your pictures?
The people that took those pictures were going at me. They were trying to protect those kids against me, I
Are
guess.
they?
I don't know.
But I think what Ghost is saying, bro, like they use the kids as ammunition.
Okay, that's fine. They still took the pictures. They took
But
the
binary,
pictures.
but binary. Listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. If you would have just left it as yo, that was just my personal Instagram. I had pictures up all the time. I didn't know that these kids was gonna use those against me. You didn't come at it that way. You came at it as, oh, I use that as bait, and now you're doubling and tripling and quadrupling down on it as, yeah, I just use that as bait. When I keep trying to say, yo, you didn't mean that, right? But you're doubling down on it and saying,
Maybe,
I
maybe,
use that.
maybe I'm just tripping on the word bait. Maybe it means so much more to y'all than it does to me. Maybe I'm just
No,
tripping on
no,
that
no.
word.
What that I'm telling you, binary. What that means is you didn't give a flying fuck who took those pictures or what they did with it, as long as it proved your point. And you shouldn't do that with other people's kids. That's where the criticism's gonna come in at, bro.
Okay, I see that point. However, it was already up, man. Like it was already up. My thing
Right.
was just
It was already up. So instead of saying, "Oh, I was using that as bait," you say, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing on my private Instagram? Why you got my students? Why you worried about me taking pictures of my students?" You didn't go that route. You went to, "Oh, I use that as bait."
I did go that route as well. But I mean, I just said both of the things. Like I mean, people are watching the videos right now. I was super critical of people that went on there and took my stuff. And the sad thing is I was befriended by some of those AFW people too. And so that's how she was able to get those pictures, and she knew exactly what they were and where they came from. You know.
Oh, okay. But still, though, bro, I don't know about that bait.
No, I hear you. I hear you. But hey, I said it, man. I'm not gonna backpedal and do all that stuff now. One, okay, one, I said it. All right, so I can't take that back. And two, people have already like flooded my job with complaints about it. Called my school, called my board, did everything with complaints. But you know what? You know what saved me, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, from getting terminated? The actual proof that I had permission to put those kids on my public platform.
So binary. You had permission to use those pictures as bait? Yes or no?
I had permission to use those pictures on my platform, bro.
No. Answer the question. Did you have permission to use those pictures as bait? Yes or
No.
no? Okay. Now you see where you went wrong.
All right, how many times do I have to say it? It's probably a horrible choice of words, but I already said it. I can't backpedal away from that. I can't backpedal away from it. I said it. I said it,
Right.
and then it's just that's what it is. I said it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I said it already. You know?
I
So,
Yeah.
Binary, what do you think about Muslims' comment right here?
What does it say?
It says, Biko, you should have just took the L and admitted you were caught slacking, bro.
right. You
You
should have.
slack these
I
nuts.
mean,
How was I
not even court
slacking?
slacking. Not even court slacking. Just saying like, yo, that was my personal Instagram. Nobody has you really could have
But how was
focused
I
more
caught
on
slacking though? How was I caught slacking? I don't understand that.
well,
Maybe it was a horrible
yeah,
choice of words, but how did I get caught slacking when I'm not the one that goes to somebody's Instagram and takes the pictures? Like, I don't know how I got caught slacking. By a poor choice of words? Is that how I got caught slacking? I can give you that. I guess. Sorry, y'all. My phone is so trippy, man. I don't know if y'all hear me, but I can give you that. If you're saying, yo, you made a poor choice of words there, shouldn't have said the word bait. Okay, but I said it, so I got to live with it. A lot of people can't live with things. I just got to live with it, you know. But I wasn't the one that was out there taking the photos of the kids. I honestly cannot believe that there's no outrage for that. That's crazy. That's mind blowing to me.
I
That
mean,
there's
that's
no
why you
outrage.
just leave it at
I'm
that,
gonna tell
dude.
you. I'm
You
gonna tell
know,
you why. I'm gonna tell you why binary. Because because of what you did. Because you saying that was bait. That's why.
Okay, okay. So that
That's why.
trumps. So that trumps the person that took the bait. Okay, I see.
Yeah. You know why?
It still
You know why?
makes no sense. It still makes no
No,
sense
no,
to
no.
me. But I get it.
It makes no sense. You know what doesn't make sense, binary? The fact
That I
that
used the
you
word bait. Right. That I used the word bait.
the fact that
Right.
you even
you
admitted to that
agreed
shit.
with them. The fact that you agreed with them that you let them say that
No, no,
narrative,
no.
and
I said no.
you let
Sorry, I
them
said
take
it.
that
No, I
narrative
said it
and you
first.
use
No,
that
I said it.
narrative.
No, I said it first. I said it first. They didn't say it first. I said it first. They didn't say it first. But like I said, I mean, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. But I'm still working. Still got my
But
job.
but listen, you're not a child predator though. I wish people would stop doing that, bro.
Yeah, not at all.
Like, like let's not put that stigma out there. You
I
know,
agree.
uh, they must have
Yeah.
been some freaks though. By it, was they really some freaks that you was groping up against?
Well, two out of the three, we did stuff.
So how? I'm confused, right? If you got two, why grope the third person? If two was already down, why was you being greedy?
What do you mean?
If
He
you
No,
if
it
wanted.
was it was not. It was the
He
same.
really
It was the
wanted
same.
A.
Yeah, it was the same process.
it was at the same time, you just went one, two, three.
Yeah, the same day, the same sec. It was like, yeah, it was the same
The
day.
second
It was the
depart.
same.
No. All right. Who wasn't down with it? Was it the first one, the second one, or the third one?
The
The
two.
first one.
I'm
The
sorry.
first one wasn't down.
Right.
So okay. So you tried your hand at the second and third one, and they was down.
Right.
So you saw.
And we actually did stuff. That's the thing. But
Okay. So
it is what it is, man.
what was the point of even telling that story, Binary?
Because I wanted to let people know what cheaters really think like. Because I was a straight up hardcore cheater, man. That's just what I
Okay.
did.
Okay.
My
Why
ex-wife was
why
a cheater. I was a cheater.
why not just tell the story of I tried to hook up with three of my ex-wife friends? Why you got to add the part of yeah I grabbed their ass and I like
But I
why
didn't grab her butt. I didn't grab nobody's butt.
Uh, touch them? Why'd you even have to include that part? Why didn't you just say yo
I
I
don't know
tried to cheat on
because it really happened. You know what I mean? I don't know.
some
It
things you
happened.
have to keep that to yourself. Like just keep that to yourself. Like too
I
much
guess.
information. Like you know
Maybe it was too
some
much information, but hey, I guarantee you some people were relating, but they won't open their mouth because they know better, right? They know better, especially in
Yeah,
this sector. Somebody tried to warn me too about this
I
sector,
think
but
on
I
the
don't
internet,
care.
period. I think on the internet, period, bro. Like some things
Yeah,
aren't meant to be told online, bro.
yeah,
Like
but I don't mind, man. I don't mind.
I don't know. This one might stick.
What, child predator?
No, not that one. Not that. I don't think. I think
Then
it's
what?
enough.
That I'm
I
a
think
that
it's
I was
enough
a
people.
that I was a creep at 19. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Let it stick. I agree with that. It was foul. It was wrong. It was nasty. It was bad. Does that mean that's how I am now? No. I was
No.
19, man. Golly, I
Exactly.
swear.
Exactly. That's not who you are. So like, why even like put it out there as if that's how you used to be? You know what I'm saying?
Because that's how I was. Oh my
You should
God.
have let.
I see what
Sometimes
you're
you
saying
know.
though. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Don't be yourself on the internet. That's what you're saying.
No,
Don't
no,
don't
no,
tell
not
people.
no. I'm not telling you not to do that. I'm saying some
Don't be your
things
full
are
self. Some things are better left
no
unsaid. Don't be your
binary,
full self on the internet.
binary. You the same person. You the same person that said we on lock should have never told people about his wife and that pastor.
No, I didn't say you should never tell people. I said if he
What?
didn't
Yo,
want
bro.
people. I said listen. I said if he didn't want people talking about it, then he shouldn't have. I want people talking about this. I still
So
want people talking
you
about
want
this.
people talking about you being a creep.
If I was a creep, they can.
You want
But the
no
idiots.
no no.
But the
What
idiots that want to
you
keep.
want
But the
talking
idiots
about
that want to take. The idiots that want to take something in past tense and make it a present tense. I can't do nothing about that. I'm sorry, bro. I like having conversations. I like conversations being had across the internet. And if it comes at this, then it just comes at this. Star and I just had a great conversation about this topic because of the story that went over so well with a whole bunch of different people that are outside of the sector that know this story, that know
Who
about it.
said?
that story
What did
ain't
they
gonna
say,
go well
binary?
over in no
What did
sector,
and what did
binary.
they say
Stop.
Okay,
when
that's fine. Okay,
what?
it just did, but that's fine. Ghost, you're saying it won't, but it just did, but that's fine.
But
Okay,
here's the thing.
it did 7 months ago too, right?
But yeah, nobody was.
No,
Right.
no,
I'm
no, no, but
sure.
it wasn't this kind of outrage 7 months ago. It wasn't this kind of
No,
outrage.
listen to what you're saying. It got over 7 months ago. It went over everybody's head 7 months ago. Just because it went well today, you again learn from your mistakes, binary. Just because it goes well
We're
today,
having good.
don't mean
We're
that
having good. No, we're having good conversations. Even if they,
binary.
even if they want. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not
I'm
over
just
talking
saying,
you. Go ahead.
wherever you mirrors, it got that message. Things appear to be closer than what it appears. You said that in another sector, the conversation went well. What about 3, 4 months from now when somebody got an issue with you in that sector? You don't think they're
And
gonna
they
bring
bring
this
it
up?
up. Yeah, they
Right.
bring it up.
Okay. So you
And it's
should learn
just
from your
another talk. It's
mistakes.
just another
You
talking
should learn
point, man.
from your mistakes, though. You should learn from your mistakes, though. Seven
All right.
months ago, when you told the story,
I
it
think.
went over. Seven
I
months
think.
later, you called you a child predator.
Oh wow.
Is that Miss Cole telling you to shut it down? He just.
Somebody, please come get this nigga. Please. Turn off his internet.
I think
He's telling this story in other sectors.
Miss
Turn his
Cole
internet.
said,
No,
"Shut that
throw
shit
your
down." But
phone
here's
away.
the thing. Here's the thing goes. The fact that I'm sure Brown Sugar Babe has Cash App binary after and during when he told that story.
Of
Here,
course.
the
Of
fact
course.
that her best homies in the sector
There's no morals
listen,
here. There's no morals here.
the fact that me and binary was like we roasted people in the sector hard, not slandered. Let me put that out. We weren't slandering people. We were roasting people so bad. They said we got to come up with the plan to get rid of these niggas because they just. And so JJ said, "Oh, why don't y'all use the video I put out 7 months ago?" They said, "You know what? That's what we gonna do." Bombay JJ, JJ
Yeah,
Bombay.
and that was all in Isaac's chat. We saw
And
it.
what sector did y'all repeat this story?
Nah, don't even tell them. Stop.
What? No, that's a
Yeah,
we ain't saying
yeah,
shit
yeah,
else.
yeah. Okay, I understand. Yeah, yeah. Please, just stop.
Oh my
Just
god.
stop.
So here's the thing, just like seven, divine seven, please just don't get caught up in this anger, because the fact that everybody was rocking with binary then when he told the story, they're just upset that, you know, their closest homies are getting just knocked the fuck out left and right in roasting sessions with me and binary, and they're just trying to use this as a narrative to get back at us. That's all this is. That's all it is. So, you know, there you go. Point, case, and y'all, and then when y'all have Bombay come crying to y'all or crying on his shows how he was not going to talk about the sector, but then talk about how, you know, people was trying to, like, I was basically was trying to make people seem like he was a creep. He didn't like that shit, but he wasn't saying that shit when it was done towards, when he was like kikiing up in JJ's chat and not saying shit about it. But then when people just, you know, like I said, when I was saying, I thought it was just awfully creepy how he wanted access to my my laptop controls. I was like, yo, you, like, I was like, yo, maybe that's what Bombay was trying to do, trying to get access to my controls to, like, do other things and or look up other things or whatever. And like, and then he said, but you made me look like a creep. But that's the same thing you did when you was kicking up with JJ. So you don't like it when it's done to you. Why don't you stop doing it to other people? So
Yeah. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Talk to y'all
Yeah.
later.
all right, Cole.
All right,
Was
peace.
that like the counter right there? Like, oh, you calling binary a creep, but you was trying to get into my computer.
Right.
Okay.
And the fact that he
Yeah.
tried over and over
Okay.
again, I was like, Bombay, I'm good. Like, I don't know how many times Bombay asked me. He was like, you got the microphone yet? He said, let me send you the email, the software. I said, no, Bombay. I don't know how many times I told him no. It was a lot of times that Bombay asked me to have access, and I told him no. So, like, if Bombay asked me over and over again to have control of my laptop, and I asked him to stop numerous times, does that make him a creep? And he doesn't like it when people insinuate, well, you got people out here thinking that I was, you know, trying to do something salacious. Well, wasn't you trying to do the same thing with JJ? And here's another thing
Hey, I got a
don't
quick
appreciate.
question.
And I don't
I got a quick
appreciate T
question.
Free telling me when I was told
Okay, I'm
Bombay
not
to
gonna
don't
yell.
use the
I'm not
R
gonna yell.
word. When I
Can I
told
say
T
something,
Free
Germ?
not to use the R word, and when I told Bombay
Yeah.
not to use the R word because that wasn't what we were
But I'm
talking
not gonna let
about.
her talk over me though.
All right. Well,
Let me finish talking. Let me finish talking. I don't like the fact that when Bombay said, well, it was you know, what if we was dealing with the R word? And I said, Bombay, but are we dealing with the R word? Why would you try to put those, you know, why would you put that in the that hypothetical in the air? He said, oh, you trying to change the rules. And T Pre came up saying, why you telling Bombay how to talk? Is that right? So I'll be quiet and I'll let you answer that.
there you go, Miss T-Pre.
Okay, so two things I wanted to say about that. Number one, like I was just trying to tell you just a few minutes ago, you do not have control over what other people feel. People have the right to come to their own conclusion about something, especially if a person put that information out themselves. That's number one. Number two, about the remote access thing, okay? Me and Dr. Bombay work together all the time. We do various things, and one of them is music stuff. We also do stuff where we're working together on you know, like various things. So I will do remote access to his account too. There's Microsoft TeamViewer is what most people use, and that's actually what he uses because that's what I use. So you're not logging into somebody's account to look into what's going on because you can see everything that's happening while you're emulating their page, okay? And it's not like somebody it still has access to your account. okay, or to your computer after you close out TeamViewer. That's something anybody can Google, anybody can look up. People use this every single day, all day long. I use this at the bank.
Do you
Okay,
know if
so
TeamViewer was
hold
what he
on, I'm
was
not
trying to
done. Yo,
use?
don't start talking over me because I wasn't talking over you. Because y'all love to spin and paint narratives a
You
particular
did
way,
talk to me at
and
the
it don't
Reels
even be
channel.
that way.
Then you
Honey, nobody was
I'm
trying to
asking you a
remote into
question
your
though.
shit.
That's
Y'all were
important.
working on your music. Now let's keep it real.
You don't know.
Y'all were working on your
Ask him how
music,
many times he
Stargate.
asked me
You
to
know
do
you
it, and
were
I
working
said
on your
no.
music with him. And
So
you
you
know
don't
that's
know
why
the
he kept trying
conversation
to send
between
you
me and him.
information.
You
He
don't
was
know the
sending you
conversation. You
emails,
don't know how
trying
many
to get
times
you to
he
work
asked
on it because
me.
that's what you wanted to do. And
I
you
told
were
him
the
no
one that
like
didn't know how to
15
handle it. So he said,
times. I
okay,
told him
well,
no
I can
15
remote it
times.
and
I
I will
told
do
him
it
no
for
15
you.
times.
And
I
that's what
told him
really
no
happened.
15
So
times.
now y'all
I
know the
told him
truth.
no
It don't
15
matter what
times.
Stargate's saying.
I
She's
told
fucking
him
lying.
no
Y'all have a
15
good night.
times. I told him no about 15 times. So you don't know the conversations we had. Don't come over here caping for that motherfucker. You don't know the conversations we had. So you shut the fuck up talking about it's okay for him to use the R word. You get the fuck out of here. She caping for that nigga because she had a crush on that motherfucker. And she made it clear. So she's over here taking up for him and telling people it's okay. It's okay to come. If y'all choose to come to a conclusion to call binary a predator, it is my right to call y'all out on that bullshit. Because that shit ain't right. And then, the fact that Brown Sugar Babe won't even hold a conversation with me. She tells me to go play with my children. When Ghost was questioning her, and she was definitely uncomfortable calling binary predator because she saw the error of her fucking ways, linking him with children on Photon's panel. Yeah, Scarlett. T-Pre had a crush on Bombay and made it very clear, made it very known that she wanted to link up behind the scenes.
I don't know nothing about that one.
So y'all
No,
bringing
she
up
could come up here and tell you herself. That is not a lie. Listen, these are the words of Star, but let T-Pre come up here and tell her how she had a crush on Bombay and she wanted to holler at him behind the scenes. And I want to know why T-Pre think it's okay for Bombay to say, well, you trying to change the rules, Star. You trying to tell me what rules to go by. But the fucking thing is, you don't want nobody calling you a creep for trying to get into my laptop 15 times. But then you want to go around here and say, well, your homeboy is the one who told the story. So you actually was agreeing with people in the sector. And that's what I thought you were doing. So that's why I felt like if I put that narrative out there, let's see how you like it. Let's see when I put that narrative. Let's see what people gonna say about you and see how you like that shit. You didn't like that shit, did you? You didn't like it when people thought that you was doing something salacious and doing business. Like, we not over here making money with each other. I actually told Bombay, yo, let's just back off this music stuff because I said, I think we need studio time. And I said, neither one of us probably got the time or the money. And I said, we can either meet halfway or I could make plans to come there one weekend. You can make plans to come up here. I said, because I'm tired of doing all this fucked up video shit that's not coming across as perfect as we know that it both should. So why don't y'all speak on that fucking shit? Why don't you say shit about that? That's fucked up, T-Pre, that you said Bombay could use the R word when we wasn't even talking about the R word. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself for even letting that shit fly out your fucking mouth, both of you. I'm done. I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna mute myself.
What's good, Identity?
I come in pieces, man. I come in pieces, yo.
Hey, Identity.
Jesus, oh my God, man. Star, you good? I don't want to step on your toes, Miss Lady.
No, bro, we good. I just wanted to make sure that, I just said that because it's important to be said. And, like, people keep context, keep context. and be aware of all situations. It was very evident that Brown Sugar Babe felt very uncomfortable with calling Binary after Ghost questioned her. And I said, and I said, and I was trying to actually give her grace in that moment and said, just admit that you shouldn't have said that shit on your show. You know, she said, well, it wasn't in my title. I said, but you said it on your show. Well, maybe I did. I said, really? Maybe you did? Maybe you called him a predator and got experts to come on you gonna call experts to come on the show and verify that he's a predator?
I don't know if it's because of that word, because I think predator covers both child and adult, right? Like to some degree, you can be a predator as an adult against another adult. But again, that weird thing that it's like like they have to pull it in, not whoever's pulling it in. It doesn't matter to me who's doing it. It shouldn't even be associated because it had nothing to do with a shitty husband. Like, let's be honest. This whole story is about a shitty husband who was trying to get greedy, as Ghost said. Like, yo, you being greedy. All right. But I have no idea where underage anything came up in this. Right. So that's really bothering me. That's so prevalent in so many arguments of even the trolls are taking over. I when I roasted Binary, I mean, he didn't like it, but I'm roasting the hell out of Binary. He roasts me. It's okay. I don't trip on that. But to start labeling people is kind of dangerous when you're talking to that level. Like I said, this is mainly about a shitty husband. Let's break it down to its purest form. We're talking about a shitty husband or
I
ex-husband.
don't believe that identity.
Hmm.
He was a shitty husband for cheating
Yeah.
on his wife, but putting his hands in groping women don't have nothing to do with being a shitty husband. That's sexual assault.
Well, and I brought this up on another panel, and I'm glad you came up because I want to ask this question, and I really didn't get an answer when I asked the first time. It to
And
me,
I
it
did
seems
feel
it's
comfortable calling him that. I called him a weirdo. I called him a
I agree.
predator. Stop lying on me,
So
Star.
why did you say you wasn't comfortable
I
calling her
said that I
predator when
gave people
Ghost
the
asked you the
choice to
question?
say it if
You
they
said you
wanted
thought,
to.
didn't you say you thought you said predator? You say, I thought I said predator. I
I
said, tell
said
Brock,
I might have not said it in my video, but I
you said
can
it wasn't
call
in your
him that.
title. You said it wasn't in your title. And I
Germ,
said, but you
please
said it
go
in your
back there
video.
and cut that
I said,
tomorrow,
you put it
okay?
in your
And put it up
video.
there, okay?
I said,
Cut
you
it
put it in, I said, you
tomorrow,
said it
or
in your
either
video,
one I
didn't you?
will.
You
Leak
said, I
talk
think so. You said,
identity. Can
I
you
think
do
so.
something with Star Mouth? She done cussed everybody out on this
You
panel.
shut
And
the fuck up.
Binary gone and her raggedy ass still here. Go cornrow
You
your
shut the
hair,
fuck up, you
bitch.
basic bitch.
Hold up, hold
Oh,
up.
basic. Your ass is living over
Okay.
there and can't even afford rent. Bitch, go get your cornrows done. I'll donate some money to get them
I
done.
don't need your fucking
Basic
money. I don't
bitch.
need your fucking cornrow money. You get the fuck
Over
lost.
there, look at you outdoors with your kids. What you talking about me, bitch? When you get where I'm at, then you can talk.
You can't
I'll be
even
a bitch.
listen. The fact
I'll be
that
a
listen,
basic
I
bitch,
listen.
bitch.
I
But
would
my
never want to
life
be.
ain't nothing like yours. And I would never want my daughter seeing my mother up here acting like you. You
And guess
low
what?
down,
And
dirty
you acting
bitch.
even worse, calling
You're
people
low
child predators.
down,
You over
dirty
here talking about
bitch.
you think you call.
I ain't
I think
taking
I
up for
called
no
Binary.
man
Then
either.
why you sitting
That
up
could
here?
have done
Why
the
you sitting
same
up
to
here
your
talking about he's a
daughters.
child
You
predator?
dirty, trampy bitch.
Why you sitting up here
You talk
putting
about
child
how you
predator?
want a man
Why
to
you trying to
do
put child
you
predator
and a
allegations? Yeah,
woman
your
meeting
life's so
men
great.
online,
Your life is
fucking
so
them,
great.
you raggedy bitch.
Your life is so great.
Flightless
Your life
bird.
is so great. You want to
Flightless
call somebody a
bird,
child
you
predator?
raggedy
You
hoe.
don't like.
Nobody
You
don't
hate your
want
life.
to.
You
50
hate your
years
life.
old and
You
use the
hate your
fuck
life. You over
up.
here
I
talking about.
love
I
my
think
life.
I
I
called Bunny.
travel
I
every
think
day.
I
I
called him. I
work.
don't even think I
Honey,
called him
my
a
life
predator.
is
And you sat up here saying
lovely.
he was grooming
You're
children on social
raggedy
channels.
bitch.
The fact that
Gone.
your life is
Okay,
sucked. Your life
identity.
sucked
I'm
over here
done
talking
with
about people being
flightless
child predators.
birds.
Like I
Flightless
said, your
bird.
life fucking sucks
Nobody
because you
don't
over
want
here
to
calling people
use
child
that
predators.
body. It's
Your
used
life
up, and
can't
used
stand the
it
fact
up.
you can't stand the fact that your life sucks, and that's why you on the internet talking about how binary is a child predator. That's
And you
why
fighting and
your
he
life sucks.
gone. He
I never
gone and
said
you
anything.
still
I
here.
never said
Are you
anything in
his
reference to
new wife?
personal.
It
You
don't look
trying to get
good.
personal.
It
You're
don't
trying to
look
get
good.
personal with
Are you
me.
his
You're
wife?
trying to get
Are
personal
you
with
his
me
wife,
because you over
bitch?
here slandering people.
Okay,
You
identity.
slandering,
Can
you
we
making
continue?
videos
Can
slandering
we
people, and
continue?
your life is great.
Identity.
Your life ain't great.
I'm
It
here.
is
I
I'm
bet
here.
fucking
your life
great.
ain't
I'm
great,
here.
and I bet
It is great.
that cancer that fucked your
It is
throat up.
great.
I bet you're
It
drunk.
is great
I bet you
because
done
I
fucked
know
up.
how
I
to
bet you done
raise my
drunk yourself
kids
to sleep
and
at night
love my
because your
husband.
husband that so-called
And
love
my
you don't
kids
really
are
love you
not
like you and real
outdoors.
life.
My
I
kids
bet you
ain't
ain't never
calming
had
me
kids.
down in
I
a
bet you
room
ain't never
like
had cancer.
you. Your kids
I
have
bet
to calm you
chemotherapy didn't
down
fuck
because
your
they done
throat.
seen
I
so much
bet
shit.
chemotherapy didn't fuck that throat up. I bet that for sure. I bet
You
you
can't
drunk
talk
ass.
about nobody with your
I bet you
slow
drunk ass and drunk
ass.
yourself into a stupor because your husband don't
See,
love you the way
there
you
she
want
go
him
with
to.
Oh
more
boy.
Your life
allegations.
sucks, and
Oh
that's
boy.
why you on here trying to put child
See?
predator charges on people.
Hey,
Exactly.
Germ, I'm at a disadvantage here, man.
Oh, Lord,
Exactly.
girl,
Exactly.
go find a home for your kids and stop
I
letting
don't
them
need
see
you.
you get
Like I
abused.
said, I'm not
Okay.
on here
Now come
spreading lies. I'm
on,
not slandering people.
identity.
I'm not
So can I
slandering people
can I
for
ask
you.
her? Can I ask the
Identity,
lady
can we
a question?
continue to talk?
Yeah, go
This
ahead,
is this
identity.
this is not to slander any woman or child or anything like that. So and I'm this is not caping from binary. Please do not read it as that. As a guy, how do I let a female know that I'm interested to be doing some things as soon as possible
Excuse me.
without stepping into her space? And I'm not saying violate her, because that's a loose term too. But like, how far is too far? Is moving in for a kiss? Is that in violation? Is holding her hand in that violation? Stroking her back, stroking her hand, is that violation? And
But that's a violation is when you had told the person the first time no. That's
agreed,
violation.
agreed, agreed, agreed. Okay,
See, I
okay.
work around
So,
military all the time. And I wish the fraud and charlatan was in here because he
mhm.
would tell you the certain areas. And if you unwantedly touch someone, it's not about what you think, it's the perception of it. Your ass will go to the brig. You
so
can get in
so
a lot of trouble for that.
I
So it's
agree. I
not,
agree with
yeah.
what you're saying, but my question more so is the more specific question is, if I'm approaching you and I want
Mhm.
to let you know what's on my mind and I don't know if it's on yours, how do we get there? Like, obviously I'm not trying to date for like 7 months and no, look, there's some women out there that's willing to be like, look, tonight's the night.
But she
You say
was
the right thing.
married. This
No,
lady was
but
married.
so was binary. So
Hold on, wait, wait,
that's
wait,
the
wait, wait,
key.
wait. Hold
A
on, real
shitty
quick,
husband
y'all.
is a
This is
shitty
not
husband.
right.
Yo,
No,
yo,
I'm
yo,
no, I'm
yo.
asking you as a woman. I'm asking you as a woman. Like, how do I know? How do
When
I
I
get to
told
that?
you the first time, you're not going to have three times to do that.
Okay.
First of all, I'm married. So if you put your
So am I.
hands on
Hold
me,
on.
I'm going to fuck you up. You don't
Right.
put your hands on me, period. So
Well,
that's how I look at
can
it.
we agree? Can we agree that it's only creepy if you're not interested in the guy?
I will not say that because there have been guys I like, but I wasn't ready to go there. And so
You
if
didn't like
I
him like
flick you
that.
away,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
like it, I liked them, to let things go farther, you know, maybe a
Okay.
kiss. Because I only
Hey,
been with three men. I ain't been ran through
hey,
like some people.
Okay.
hey, Brown
But
Sugar. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Brown Sugar?
yeah.
It's off topic a little bit. Why you have to
hmm
throw that shot at? Why you have to throw that shot at me earlier about me having kids with knockout? What's up with that?
I don't feel nothing. You know what? I see you for who you are now. At first, I thought you was just fucking around, and I threw that at you. And I will say I'm sorry because that don't
Okay.
have anything to do with it. But
Right, right,
as you
right.
went on, I think your perception and your opinions came back into, you know, like you were fair about it. I saw how you were like, okay, you have to take responsibility. But you didn't call him a predator, you call him weird. But like you said, you gave people that option to do that. They have a right to label you however you want. It's all about perception. And you said that, and a lot of professional people have too.
Right. Okay.
Mm.
As far as my throat
I just
star,
noticed.
you better hope
I
and
just
pray to God you don't get cancer. Because if
Like
you
I
do,
said, you don't
bitch,
sit up there
you
and
gonna
talk
get
about
something.
somebody's
I'm about to
with the
fuck
fact that
your life up
I left
worse.
relationships
Wait,
that
and
were
I'm gonna show it
abusive.
to
You better hope
everybody.
your husband don't abuse you and turn on you. So my thing, so you don't come up here telling me what I should and should not say.
Girl, my husband loved the ground I walk on.
Yeah, that's
You
what you
don't know
say.
nothing about
We
my
don't know.
life.
We
I've
don't know
been with
nothing
my
about your.
husband
We don't know
almost
nothing about your
28
husband. So, but my
years.
thing is, you're so quick
Damn,
to
who
talk
is
about how
that?
I don't have a
I don't
man and
know.
how I don't have a home for
Yeah,
my
Ghost,
children.
what was you
You
saying?
gonna say
What were
how I
you
don't have a
saying,
home? I don't have
Ghost?
a home for my
I
children.
think you're being
You
Ghost,
gonna
trolled,
say
I
Jen.
you
thank
gonna
you
say I
for
don't
Yeah,
have a home for my
they
child?
back.
Why would you say something that I provide?
Ghost, I
I,
thank you for
like
giving
I
your opinion. And when I said what I said, I'm very sorry for that. Okay. And thank you for
I
giving
appreciate
an
it.
honest opinion. And you are invited in my chat. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the channel up because right now, right, I am out of town for work. So, I have a lot of projects to do with
but
the
you got
big
time to
V
call
being
binary a child
increased,
predator.
with the big V being increased. I can't say the word because it's a trigger word. So I have to
Mm-hmm.
fly from one state to the next and do what
But
I
you got
need to
time to
do.
get on the internet and say
But
binary is your children, and that I don't keep a
but
home for my child.
anytime you would like to come over, Ghost, you are welcome. Thank you for
Okay.
your
Peace.
opinion.
Peace out. If you're leaving, are you leaving, Broken?
No, I wanted
Okay.
to finish with you,
Okay.
identity.
Yeah, yeah. And again, don't take this as disrespect. I'm actually asking because I don't have a woman's perspective. I don't have one.
Mhm.
I know of one, but I don't have one.
Mhm.
So I'm not justifying anything. I want to make this clear that we are not talking about kid stuff, right? Like we
Right.
all agree that this is not that. Okay.
I'm not gonna agree on that, but I would keep it without that being involved.
Okay. All right. All right. Because I, it's. I'm not saying it's worse, but it is a very very touchy thing to
And
tag
another
somebody with
thing
that.
I would like to say, if a man, oh, okay, I'm gonna put it this way:
Hmm.
identity. If
Hmm.
you fly to Japan or to another country and these women are of age and they're consent and you have sex with them, is that
Hmm.
your business?
Smash
But then
away.
before you
Whatever you
answer
do,
that,
don't matter.
Okay,
hold
is
on,
that
I
before
ain't
you
your
tripping on
answer
that.
that identity,
business?
before you
I
answer
ain't
that,
tripping on that.
somebody said that they did an investigation and said that I was lying and that Max did not fly overseas and have sex with women, whether he paid them or not.
I was
So,
talking
so why
about the
don't we?
case that
So,
Smoke had put up against him. So that's probably
Well,
where the
well, well.
confusion came in.
The thing is, Smoke, and this is why I fell out with that guy. I tried to tell him, stop tying in this kid
He
stuff
put
to what you were
binary
throwing.
in it. He put what's the other guy that used to come over? He put Max in it,
Yes, he
Big
put Max
Man,
in it,
and He put all four of them in it.
but you just
but
said
he was
I said that
tying it.
Max was
Hold up, son.
preying on children.
That's
Give me a
because
second,
we
son.
got it mixed up. I was thinking you was talking
Did
about
you
what.
apologize for that?
Okay, I apologize,
All
but
right, I accept
the
that
part
apology for that incident.
you saying he went over there with women, you was trying to make me apologize for that, and I'm not
No,
gonna do that.
no,
He's
you said that
grown.
you did an investigation and said that he did not go over there and sleep with
I
those
was
women.
talking about the kids.
I never said anything about
And
the
you said
kids.
that you gonna blame Max for going to Thailand getting burnt by women. Why
I
should
didn't.
I
He
even
said he
talk
did
about
that.
that?
He said he did that.
But you
He
put
said
that in it.
he
Okay.
went. He
I'll
went. He
rewind it
said he went
tomorrow
to the
and y'all
doctor.
hear. She
He said he
blamed
went
me
to the
for that.
doctor
Said,
to
but you
get
ain't
fixed
getting
up.
on Max about
He
going
said
overseas.
he went to the
But
doctor
he's
to get it
grown. He's
fixed.
grown. I don't give a fuck
So
what he do.
like I said, brown sugar, what I wanted you to do is basically stop going around and saying, well, like, I'm sure you wouldn't want your daughter dating binary.
But
And
that's
but then
consent.
so when,
What
but
does
when I
him
say
getting burned
but
and
when I
sleeping with
say
adults
but
have
when
to
I
do with
say
you?
but listen, but would you let your daughter be with Max?
She's grown. My kids are in their
So like I
20s.
said, but you're trying to connect binaries, whatever his
This
19,
bitch don't
the
even make any sense. Fuck
like
you,
I said,
Star. Leave me
because
alone.
you the one who
Come
brought up the
on,
correlation.
identity. Come
You
on, let's go.
you
Go
brought up the
for it.
So,
correlation. You brought that correlation up. You
so
were saying
for
that
the
you would you want your daughter to date binary? So would you want your daughter to date Max? Because this is the thing. You go around. You
My
saying stars over.
daughters are
You saying
grown.
stars.
Whatever
You
they
no
do with
listen.
Max
You
will be their
associate.
business.
Do you not associate yourself with Max when you go on his
No, me
channel?
and Max don't talk anymore. See,
Like
that's
I
your
no. So you
problem.
fell out with Max. So you fell out with Max.
Identity. Tell her what
no,
I
no,
told
no,
you.
yeah, yeah. So she got cut just like I
See,
got cut.
she's
Just friendly
stupid.
fire,
So
friendly fire.
I asked
I
you when
just let you talk because you were talking over me.
why didn't you tell me that?
You
Long
kept you look how you talking over me now.
Did you not say I don't keep a home for my children? Didn't you say that shit,
See,
Brown?
see how she going.
So my thing
Identity.
is, you say
You
one
Yeah.
know
thing,
what I
no, so
told
you
you
want to get on
already.
me. You
Hmm.
want to get on me for over talking you, but don't you over talking me? Talking about I'm not a good mother. Did you not say that I don't keep a home for my children? Did you not say that I
You
can't keep a
don't. You told everybody that. I didn't.
I did not say I lost my home. Why would you say something like that?
I didn't say you lost your home. You were
You said I
almost put
can't keep a
out of
home for
your
my
home
children,
because of
and I've
that
never
man.
said that. I've never said that. I've never said
Star.
that.
You know what? You did tell people that you were almost homeless because you
I
had
had
to
to go
share
to a
the place with that.
shelter. I had to go to a
So
shelter
what
because
is
a
a
dude beat
shelter?
me. Because a dude beat me. So what the fuck is that, Brown
But
Sugar?
you was laughing at Cutie when she
I
was
did not
getting
laugh
beat.
at QT like
Get
I
the
said.
video.
So you
Get
didn't hear
the
the video. Like
video.
I said,
Get.
Brown Sugar, we was laughing. I don't know. Did she
Like what
leave,
happened?
Germ, or what?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, she just left. I didn't touch anything.
So let me just finish
Yeah, her
that
phone might have
story.
went out.
I was not laughing at QT. QT told the story in a hilarious way, and we were laughing with her.
I'll
So
admit,
when
I'll admit QT's story. It had a funny vibe to it when she was
exactly,
telling it.
she brought
I'll
it
admit
to us
that.
with a funny vibe, and we was laughing with her. And
Yeah.
then when QT started talking about how I was talking about sex with my children on the panel with Big Man, I said, "Isn't this the same chick?" And I can't keep a man. Okay. So Brown Sugar. So listen to this whole story. Can you please, identity, just say what I just said
Oh, what
I
about
don't
QT
care what you have
QT?
story?
to say.
No,
Okay,
you said you
identity,
accused
let's
me of laughing
go.
at her domestic
When you
violence.
laughed at me about cancer, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Like I
Don't
said, but
ever
you
fuck
was
with
over
me.
there
Okay,
laughing with QT
Yeah,
identity,
about
yeah.
me.
keep
You
I'm
it
didn't.
here.
going.
You didn't say anything about QT when she told me out when she
I'm
said
here.
that she was on the panel that I had my kids on the panel
Now,
with
what
Big
was it
Man.
that you had to ask about the men? Because I have to go. I have to work in the morning.
Yeah, I was more touching on the idea that like I feel like we're in this time now that things that were not saying they were violating, but there was a way. A lot of guys, you use your words, or sometimes you use a touch, sometimes you use a hug, a tight hug, or we've come to the point where even like breathing on a woman at this point, a guy can get in trouble if she does not feel it's inviting. But it's immediately accepted once she's in that. Okay, I can do that. I can be with this dude. Like it automatically eliminates any kind of groping and all of that
Mm-hmm.
once she's in that same space. My question is, well, if I can't approach you that way, not groping, but like, you know, hugging, tight hug. Is that too far? I
You
feel
know
like
what?
these
I
lines
beat a
in there.
man up. That happened to me. A guy came, because I work. I ain't even tell you where I work because it's
No, don't
not
do that. Don't do that.
anyone's
Don't do that.
business.
You
Okay, I
Secret
was
Service.
in a lab. So what you say, Star?
You in the Secret Service.
None of
What
your
the heck?
fucking business.
You said it. I know.
Okay,
I know. That's what you said. But you
I
think it goes.
never told nobody I
Yes, you
worked for
did. You
Secret
said you work for the
Service.
government and it's a
I
secret.
said I had a security clearance, you retarded bitch.
So, like I said,
Okay, identity. Okay, it was a guy one time. I was in a lab. Okay, the
Hmm.
guy and me, we were like work partners. Okay, the guy came up behind me, grabbed me, put me in the bear hole. I turned around and whooped his ass. Because, first of all, you don't put your hands on me.
Hmm.
Second of all, I'm married. So if my husband will walk up, because a lot of times my husband, this was before he, went overseas to buy and started working. He would stop by and bring lunch. And I've always been that type. I never put myself in a situation where I have to explain it.
Hmm.
This dude did that. I whipped the bricks off his ass. I didn't write him up though.
Now, would that have been different if you wanted it to?
It could have been where he could have been terminated and charged because this is around military. There's no exception. It's straight to the point. If you touch somebody unwantedly, your ass is going to the brig
Hmm.
because they give you training telling you the areas you can't touch and the areas you can't touch.
Right now,
So
that's
you
that's
already
workplace.
know up
That's
front.
workplace. Yeah, that's workplace policy. I get that. I'm very familiar with that.
Now, I've been where men have touched me in the club, like pinch me or, rubbed against the back of me, and I usually just push them off of me.
So is there any woman on this panel who was with a guy that initially touched them in some way? Like eventually you had a relationship with them. That I'm trying to figure out that
Well, me
difference
and my
because
husband dated, and, it just first started off because I only been with two guys in my
okay.
whole life.
you said 3 earlier.
I said
Come
two.
on, Star.
You
Come on,
said
Star.
3.
Star
That's
on it.
not even a point on
She
that.
said
But
that my whole thing is that she out. She said, "No, listen. She's trying to slut shame me. Talking about some people been ran through. So fuck you, brown sugar. And the fact that QT was in the chat and came up
I
here
only
talking
been
about how
with
I'm lying. So the fact
two
that
guys in my life. Go look in knockoff. I think not knockoff, but
you
I
just
think
said 3 guys like 5
I
minutes ago.
said two. Two.
You said 3 5 minutes ago. So brown sugar baby, there's something wrong with you mentally because I don't think you
Please
had
go back
and I
to the
don't think your
comments.
chemotherapy
Go
has
to
fucked
the
with you.
comments,
I believe
people.
there is something else that's going on, and the fact that you're on these panels, laughing at me, talking about me not having a home for my kid, and me getting, and the fact that I had to go to a
Okay, when me
shelter.
and my husband were dating identity,
hmm
we
hmm
first started off, like
No,
holding
no, I'm not gonna let you
hands.
get away with that
And
because you and
then
QT is in this chat and y'all are both lying on me,
go
and
look
I'm
in the
not gonna
chat.
have it.
I've
I'm
been
not
with
gonna
two
have it.
men,
I'm not gonna
okay?
have it. The fact that you gonna let
And
QT come in here and say that we was laughing at her at her abuse story, and identity confirmed that she told the story in a hilarious way where we
Well,
wasn't with the we was
it wasn't like, a serious moment at the time. It wasn't. It was conversation, and the way she told it was more, "Oh shit, you did that?" Like, and it was more
and
not
we were
laughing
all
at it.
laughing because she said
It
I
wasn't
ran over
laughing
that
it
dude
wasn't
with my
laughing at
car.
yeah, it
And
wasn't
when
laughing
she was
at the abuse.
laughing,
It
we
was
were all
more
laughing. So
the
I don't
style
appreciate
of how
right.
she told,
And
like,
I don't
"Wow, damn,
and I
you
don't
did
appreciate
that."
brown sugar baby letting that shit go and the fact that she's based in conversations that she had with QT, and now she's telling
What
stories.
conversation did I have with
You said
QT?
I was making fun of her domestic violence issue,
I
and that
watched
wasn't
the
true.
video. You and Binary made it
What
the
did
other
Identity
night.
just say? What did Identity just say?
Unless there's another conversation, I know of
Yeah,
only
her
one.
and Binary did. But
Okay, I
anyway,
don't.
like I
And
said,
No, Brown Sugar, I'm
when
not
me and
gonna let
my
you.
husband
No, that's
started
not
dating,
fair.
it
That's
first
not fair
started
that
with
you,
holding hands.
like I said.
And
Hold on,
then me
Brown.
and him
No,
started
I'm not. That's
kissing.
not fair. That's not
And
fair
then it,
because you and
went
QT
from
are
there.
collaborating and y'all are
So
spreading
other than
lies
that,
not only on
that was
Binary,
but
but y'all doing it
inviting.
on me
Both of
too.
us knew that it
but see,
was time.
that was my point, Brown Sugar. Like
Uh-huh.
it's not a negative thing if it's inviting. And
Right.
it's like, well, is the action itself the negative thing? Because it's the same method whether you want it or not. But it's
Mm-hmm.
okay if you want it. It's not it's not negative if you want it. And that's where I don't think
And I've
every case
always
is.
said that. But when somebody tell you to get off of them 3 times, that's not
Yeah,
inviting.
that again, yeah, I agree. You know,
So
once you
why
get the
call
red
him a
light,
child
okay.
predator
Brown,
though?
brown
Fuck
sugar. How
off,
long did
girl. Leave me the fuck
No,
alone.
no,
You
because you
damn
got up here and
retarded
said I
ass
can't. No,
bitch.
because you claimed I can't.
Go
Because you
find
told
you
me I
a
can't say it.
job or go
No,
beside your old
no,
dirty man, you
no.
raggedy
Answer
bitch.
the
Okay,
question.
now go
Answer the
ahead.
question.
Who
No,
wanted to
answer the
ask me
question.
something?
Why would you
Go,
I
call
want
him a child
yeah,
predator?
It's both.
yeah.
Why would you say he was
go
grooming
ahead,
How long
children?
sweetie.
how
Why
long
would
were
you
Go
you
say he
ahead.
was grooming
how
children?
long was you aware of this video of binary in this
I just
situation?
found this video. I think it was 5 to 6 days ago.
Honestly.
I'm not for sure. But
So
it's
you never
been
heard this
there.
story. So you never
Huh?
heard the story. You never heard the story before, either on his channel or JJ's channel.
I didn't hear about it until the other day. I was on a live and somebody kept putting in my chat, go look at JJ's video. I didn't know
Mhm.
anything about it. I swear to God I
No,
didn't.
I want your honest opinion. I want your honest opinion.
Okay.
Do you look at things? Do you look at people funny, knowing that they knew about this for 7 8 months, and now it's not? You don't find the outrage now to be funny or weird
Well, for
because this
me,
story.
I left Binary months ago. Months
Hmm.
ago. Me and him had stopped. I didn't go back over in his chat. It had been months. But if he was over in other people chat, I would speak to him.
Right,
But
but
far as the people that was in that chat, I do know Stephanie Collins did call him out. She did.
mm,
The lawyer
mm,
Stephanie Collins,
I know
she
she. I know
did.
she.
But I don't know who else was in that chat because I've seen most of it, but the parts that they showed, I didn't see the chat.
Right.
So
What
I
would you
don't know
say?
if I was even in there because me and
Right.
him had them fell out.
Right.
I wasn't
Would you look
really
at Would you
mad
look
with
at
him. I
somebody
just moved on.
sideways?
Huh?
Would you look at anybody sideways if they was there to hear the story or they knew about the story for months and they only got upset now that everybody else is? Would you look at them funny?
I kind of would. I would ask them why didn't they say anything? Because I was
Right.
asking people who was in that chat. I wanted to know who was there. And
Right.
somebody highlighted all of Stephanie Collins' comments to Binary.
Mm,
So I don't know. I wasn't there. If I could
right.
get the original, which it probably will be original coming forward, because somebody is already looking into this. Once
Mm,
you put that shit out there, you have to be very careful. So,
But you
I
right.
also
don't
got to be
know if
careful
they
not to
go
link child
forward.
predators.
I don't know if they're gonna go forward with it, but these are professionals. They deal with this. They don't go off of personal and emotional feelings, and you
No, there
know
have been
that.
some professional people, Brown, that have been taking their license away because they abuse of power. So a lot of people have been
Well,
found.
that let them be
Listen,
the
a lot of
judge.
these
I'm not a
expert, a lot of these
professional in that
professional
area.
expert people that come out of nowhere and
Well, okay, that's excellent.
comment
If
on
they are
and
abusing that
comment,
power, they
and
should
a
get it
lot of
taken away.
professionals that come out here and comment
Did
on
you have
things
any more
that they don't
questions,
even know about.
Ghost?
It has been
Did you
found that
have
they
any
have
more
very shady
Yeah,
business
questions? Cause
practices.
this
yeah,
So
flightless
I like to
bird,
put
I
that
ain't
out
even
there.
studying
So
her
like I
ass.
said,
But
yeah.
I've tried to have conversations with you plenty of times, but you came out swinging, bitch this,
no,
bitch that. You a bird. You can't keep a roof over your head. You can't
flightless
keep a man, and
bird.
all of this.
Nobody don't
So, like
want.
I said, my thing is that
But
like if I had to leave
Ghost, did
relationships
you
because I
have
was
any more
used, that's
questions? Cause
different.
I have to go
Because
to a job in the
you like to
morning.
get personal with people when you
Just
can't
one
have an
more.
actual
Okay, go
conversation
ahead.
with people.
Well, is you and Binary's relationship repairable? Like, cause I know at one point y'all was actually cool with each other. Like,
Well, I was being mutual with him, but I really don't. I didn't like some of the things he was doing. So
right.
I left. I left months ago. And identity, you probably know that. But
Well, yeah, because you cut me too.
I did go back talking to you and Star. I mean, I ain't never have a
But
problem really with
you was
Star
talking to
until the
Binary
other
last
day.
week.
Yeah, but I was doing it because he was over there picking on the way I talk. And
You
I came
actually
up in your
told me
chat.
and Binary
It wasn't trolling.
when you left his panel, you said, Star Binary, what I'll do is I'll be more careful with telling stories. And then you went
Oh
back to
my
and
God, this girl is literally lying on me.
you said that on the
Binary
panel
didn't
when
even
you
let.
left.
Hey, identity. You remember I
Yeah.
changed my picture to that ugly picture. So Binary wouldn't even
Hmm.
let me on his panel because he thought it wasn't me.
I'm talking about
So
even
then I
before
went
then.
over to Star's channel and I went over there and I said, keep my name out your mouth. And then I joked around and left.
So like
Remember,
I
he
said,
wouldn't let me get on the panel. I
you
never
said
even did
you
anything.
said that you were cool and you said we're all fine, but you said that you were going to be more careful about how you listen to people and how you retell stories until you have all the information. And then you did a whole nother live about how he's a predator. So Brown, you don't take accountability for your actions.
Sir, you
And I
are
find it very
confused as
disturbing.
fuck. You are confused as fuck.
So
And
like
I
do you
feel
want
sorry for
so
you.
like I
I
feel
feel
sorry for
sorry for
you that
your
you have to put
daughters.
child predator. Like
I feel sorry
if
for
your
your
life was so
daughters.
gray brown, if your life
I
was
didn't
so
say
great,
it.
you wouldn't be on the internet trying to connect child predator charges on Binary. You really wouldn't. You want to be cool with the people who I guess who fuck with you the most. Like, do you do this for attention to get approval for them? Because if you didn't need approval for people, you wouldn't do lives calling him a predator. That's not cool, Brown. So let's stop calling each other names and have a real conversation.
I don't want to talk to you. But
Okay, you don't want to talk to me,
ja-
but I think it's fair that you at
men
least
on the
acknowledge
panel, I
that
have to go. I'm on the hotel internet and it's going in and out. I'm working and I have to go to work tomorrow. This is, I don't have time for this.
you don't have time to
But
have a real conversation, but you can call me a bad mother and I don't keep a roof over my kids' head.
Star, leave me alone. I
Well,
don't
then,
like
well,
you.
quit
I
talking.
don't like
Why
nothing
you don't like
about
me?
you. You a
Listen.
fucking flightless bird. Now
Well,
I already said what I
well,
said. Good
are
night,
you the same
men.
flightless
I
bird that came
love
in here?
you.
Listen,
Ghost. Good peace to
did you not
you.
come
Good
in here
luck.
caping for
Germ, good
Matt
luck.
and you fell out with Matt?
Identity.
Is that
Identity.
what birds
Peace
Yeah.
do?
to you. Bye,
Sitting up here
Yeah.
taking
flightless
up for dudes
bird.
who don't who you fell
Thank you for
out
coming.
with? Is that what a bird is? Okay. So like I said, I just think, I think it's weird that Brown Sugar Babe,
Whew.
she basically has to get personal with people when they bring out great points. When they call people out on their bullshit, that's when they start doing videos to call people predators and flightless birds. because I'm out here seemingly like taking up for binary. I don't have to do that. I just need to remind people that, you know, I saw you do that live where you called him a predator when she said, I didn't even put it in my title. I said, but did you talk about it in your video? He was a predator. I don't even think so. Or maybe I did. So like it's these situations where, and then she said, I talk about QTs or make fun of her domestic violence, and she believes QT, and she didn't even come over here and say, well, I heard y'all laughing, when identity confirmed with her that we actually, she told it in a way where we was laughing with her. And so
Yeah, and I know she did not take that as an insult when it was happening. I don't believe she was
exactly. So
upset
the
or
fact that
anything.
QT can get on her panel and basically say, well, yeah, I saw Scar over there and then they making fun of my domestic violence issue, when QT just mad she got caught in talking about how I had my daughters on the panel with Big Man. She said, well, I was just talking fast. That's not what I really meant. But did she apologize for that shit? No. She just mad because we busted her ass. We called her out. I'm sure she's ashamed of telling me I should have slept with some dude who I felt like was cheating on me. I'm sure but then she got, her first reaction was to get mad at me and tell Max that she's never going to be on a panel if I'm over there again, because I got another female who was new to the sector to agree that that was some fucked up shit she said. She just didn't want nobody looking at her or viewing her in a native way when she brought that shit on herself. And Brown Sugar Babe goes over here and kiki and laughing up with people who she felt like was cool, and now Max just dissed her and after she done took up for this motherfucker who raw dogs prostitutes.
Oh,
And
oh,
then talk about I was saying that he was with children. I never once said he was with children. She said, but I got it mixed up. I thought that's what you was talking about. I never once said that Max was with children or exploited children. That's something wrong with her mentally. She said she was with 3 people earlier. Then she said I've only been with 2. She can't even get her fucking lies straight. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm done.
yeah. I definitely have to make mention
They say
that.
you got to multiply times 3 though. So
I
if
would.
it's 2, it's 1.
QT,
But
you told the story in
they,
in a humorous way. We were not laughing at the fact that you was in a domestic violence situation. We was laughing at the
Yeah, I
fact
think
that
she's
you and
talking
other
about
women
a
was
different
talking about
video.
how I can't keep a man, but you had to run over with a car. That's what the fucked up shit. That's what we was laughing at, not the fact that you was in a domestic violence situation. The fact that you, one of the females in the sector, come at
I
me for
got you,
no
QT.
fucking reason, and then we laughing at how hypocritical you are. We wasn't laughing at your domestic issue. Domestic issue.
Yeah, I figured that's what the case was, because I only know of one scenario, and that's the one I was talking about, but that's not what QT is talking about. So, yeah, I think that was sort of my confusion, but I'm good now.
So the fact that she was laughing, here's the thing. That's what I'm trying to connect it to. She was laughing at the situation. She presented the domestic violence situation that she says that we're laughing about in a hilarious way. Me and Binary continue to talk about, wait, this, oh, I can't keep a man, but this is the same dude who she ran over with a car for trying to would do whatever, you know. I don't, at the time she was like, oh yeah, I caught him cheating and I tried to run him over. We didn't know it was a domestic violence situation. You was laughing. And so now you want to say we're laughing at your domestic violence. That's a fucking lie. You just like to create these narratives because you're trying to get people to go against me because you hate the fact that we called you out on your fucked up bullshit, QT and Brown Sugar. Fuck y'all. Y'all some fucking bitches. And y'all
hey,
ain't brave enough to
Jeremy, you
sit up
got
here
the
and
link
have
for
a fucking
QT?
conversation with
Yeah,
me.
I was gonna
Y'all want to
ask,
stay in the
Oh
fucking
yeah,
chat.
yeah, yeah.
but can I ask Star to put the guns away for a second?
I'm sorry. Okay. What's
Right.
up?
No,
Start
I'm just
going.
I'm asking you just because I really wanted to talk to her about, I don't know, she might get in trouble for coming up here. You know how that narrative was created, right? That's kind of how I was
Yeah,
on the chopping
I
block.
got blocked. I got blocked in Max's channel. I know. I'm like, what the fuck he blocked me for?
Yeah, see,
He
and
get emotional a lot.
the reason why I have a problem with how that happened is because um this is the same guy, and I'm talking about Max. He said my name like 9 times, and I
Yeah,
had
that's it.
shit to do with a lot of this.
Same
So
guy that say he can talk to whoever he want to talk to.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
I I actually challenged Smoke on those same sort of insinuations about him. Like, dude, if you don't have proof of that, don't throw that shit out there. And to see him do that same exact thing and double down and say anybody who goes over there and messes with him, you're getting blocked. So you
No, Max,
associate
Max,
me with that?
yeah, Max in his feelings, right? Because he playing those old live streams. He
Even
basically trying to
still,
tell
man,
everybody. He basically just trying to tell everybody he threw a lot of alley oops and he got a lot of assists in this sector. I know though. I know. I'll
he
give him his
does.
flowers.
I'm one of
He gave
them.
a lot of
I'm
assists. He
one
gave a
of them.
lot of alley.
I'll
He
admit.
gave a lot of alley
I'm
oops.
one
Yeah,
of
he
them.
did.
I'm not even challenging that. But
Mhm.
again, I stood my ground to
You a
Smoke
fucking coward, QT. That's
because
why you staying in the
oh
chat. Get your fucking ass out the
Mm,
chat. I'm tired of coward ass
mm,
bitches that want to talk about
mm.
people in the chat and then they don't want to talk to
Uh-oh.
people face to face.
I
Get
love
your
you,
fucking
QT.
punk ass bitch ass out the fucking chat.
I
Hey,
mean,
yo, Star,
Weak
Star.
ass bitches. I
y'all
can't
having
stand
civil
these weak ass
conversation.
bitches that get caught on that bullshit and then they want to go around saying, you see what Star did to me? She laughed at my domestic violence issue
Hey,
when she
Star.
basically said she ran over that motherfucker because she was cheating on her.
Right,
Bitch
and
ass coward.
Star. They just made a hashtag. Her and her friends just made a hashtag running inwards over 2022, and because they were talking about QT's domestic violence situation, and they were all laughing about it 2 days ago. And
See?
QT was in that chat laughing with them. They made a hashtag about it. So are
Exactly.
they really serious about talking about morals and like, oh, y'all are so wrong and y'all are so that, when we were just laughing with her, and they just did the same exact thing and created
Now
a
she
hashtag.
now she trying to go get
Crazy.
her Zen from Bombay, the dude who said it was okay to use R word as a referencing your situation binary. This is
Crazy.
this so they have all these morals and they want like and T Pre want to say, well, people could call him a predator if they want to. If it I said, is it right though? Like, so we can't call them predators if it's right or wrong. But Bombay can say, well, what if we was using the R word? I said, Bombay, but we not talking about the R word. Oh, Stargate, why you changing the rules, Stargate? Why you changing the rules? I can't talk how I want to talk. But I said, so you want to talk about the R word when we not talking about the R word, Bombay? T Pre, here come T Pre. Stargate, you can't tell Bombay how to talk. You can't tell
Yeah.
Bombay how to talk. So these are the
We
people
already
who
know what
she
this. We
teaching
already
with.
know what this sector is about. She didn't make no outrage about them laughing at her 2 days ago and made a hashtag about it. There was
See?
no outrage. No
But now
outrage.
all of a sudden I'm wrong because she doesn't want to face me and talk to me face to face or panel to panel, whatever you want to call this. She just
can
want
I
to go
ask
around
Star and
creating
Binary a
narratives,
question?
trying to get people to go against me. That's what
Can I ask you
that's
guys a
what a weak
question?
ass bitch is. I ain't no
Star,
weak ass bitch. That's what y'all want me to be because that's what the fuck y'all are.
Star, and Binary.
Especially QT
Real
and Brown
quick.
sugar.
I want to know with JJ's video, did he say anything about children?
He said,
Yeah.
yeah, he was saying that he should.
Okay.
He said, do you want your children? Do you want your family? Or do you want your
Okay. I
kids?
just want to make sure because I didn't know if it was introduced by other people taking his video or did he actually say something similar
Absolutely. And
in
they're
his own video.
taking that
Okay.
video because they're mad. And I don't know when the last Brown Sugar said she left you months ago, but I'm sure she cashed apped you after you did that video.
What
And
video?
then she wants so she what she's trying to do is she's trying to disassociate herself, but she's doing it
Yeah,
very
she's trying to move. That's
unsuccessfully.
cool though.
She's being
Oh,
unsuccessful
she
because
said she
here's the
didn't see the
thing. Oh, I
video.
didn't call. Did she
I
not
thought she
say
was going to bed. I thought she had stuff she had to do. I thought she was going to bed. I
absolutely?
thought she had to work in the morning. Look at her.
Absolutely. She didn't want to go.
Big
She got
goofy.
off the panel
Said
because
T.
she couldn't
Big
even have a
goofy.
decent, she couldn't even have a I said, listen, let's stop calling each other's names and have a decent conversation. But she can't because she knows she a fucking bird. She knows she's the weak ass bitch. She knows that she's
All
the
right.
one with the fuck up
For the
life.
record, Germ, if we talk
Yo.
about this whole me and mines thing, is this abuse to you? I need to know now. I need to know now because if we talk about this, this might come up somewhere. Like you guys were laughing at Germ. So
Nah, we
I just want
good.
to make sure we okay. So how she drag you, yo? How she drag you, yo?
Nah, she didn't drag me. She had blocked me.
That's it.
Yeah, she
Ah,
she she
okay,
did a she
okay.
did a small little drag because I said something to her boy, Rev.
Ah, okay, okay. All right. Sorry, start to interrupt. I just want to make that clear. This panel
But
full, yo.
everybody's cool. Everybody's cool with Corey dragging me and mine son through the mud. Everybody cool with that. The sector cool with that. Calling him the F word, going on his panel, stealing stuff. Well, not stealing, doing screen captures off of his YouTube stuff, knowing all about his YouTube, going through video after video of her son's stuff, just straight up being a creep. But everybody cool with that. That's okay. That's fine. You could call people's kids the F word and stuff like that. That's cool in this sector. That's all right. We ain't gonna hold him accountable. What we're
Got a
gonna do is
question.
we just gonna continue to cash at him.
I got a question for Cole fan.
What's
Mm.
up?
I'm not deflecting nothing, YM.
How
Shut
does
up.
it feel to have the sector turn on y'all like this?
No,
No,
listen.
man, we've always been the Achilles heel to the sector. Stop.
Absolutely. So my thing
Ah,
is
this
Y'all
is
was the
like
this
favorite.
feels
Y'all
like
was
this
the
feels like
favorite.
home.
no. And
This
what it
feels
No,
is
like
y'all was
is
home.
the favorite. Y'all was the favorite for a long time. Y'all was up and coming.
No, we were always in some mess. What are you talking about? This is us. This is what we do.
People,
We right at
but
home.
again, but people liked y'all back then. People liked y'all back then. Right now,
And y'all,
Cole fan,
don't forget, y'all didn't like. Don't forget, y'all didn't
oh
like us
yeah,
back then.
we can remember the good Ghost, remember
Mm.
you wouldn't even let me talk to Flacco the first time we was on the panel. You was like, oh, forget Stargate. Just she's
nah,
a Lennon lover. She's a
that
Lennon
was
lover.
a long time ago. I'm talking about when Cole fan formed.
Nah, me and
Cole
mine's
fan,
live is lit, Stefan. You crazy. Me and mine's
y'all
live is
had
dope.
the Four Horsemen, and y'all was lit. Y'all was popping. Y'all had the morning show, all that shit. And
Well, if you think about it, though, I mean, hey, let's be honest. But to some degree, binary is kind of like, this is actually not a bad thing. I don't think he's as mad as people, or upset about this as people may think he is. But yeah,
Why do
but
people? I don't know why people
remember,
think I'm upset. I don't get it.
remember,
I
remember
don't think you
when
upset.
we
I
were
think you
rocking
like
on
it.
the panel. We were rocking on the panel. Star and binary were going at a couple people, and I stood down quite a few times,
But we
and
talking
we
Most of
about.
all
the
ended up
time.
in the same boat anyway. Like it didn't even
I'm,
matter.
but I'm looking at this. I know how the sector is. I know how the sector is from
Oh my
both
god, man.
sides. Stargate right now, she was the queen of the sector. Stargate,
What?
you got a lot of targets on your back right now.
Yeah, because you know what? I was the queen of the sector and they couldn't stand that shit. That's what it is.
Right.
Mm,
They
What are you
couldn't
talking about? The
stand it.
queen of the sector.
They couldn't stand it. They couldn't,
And
and they didn't
Stefan,
like
and
Stargate,
the fact
Stefan,
that,
Stefan, I
listen,
did not talk about your kid like I did not talk about your kid like a dog. Stop. You lying. I was coming at you. And I even said I was making all that up just to make you feel bad. I I I deaded that like the moment I said it. So stop, bro.
I
Stop.
bet QT purposely tried to come between me and Max because I don't know, maybe me and Max we gelled very well when I was on this panel. And then the fact that QT didn't like that shit and she was like, let me find out, what can I do to get started just to go the fuck away? Because she didn't like the fact that
everybody, everybody gets threatened by Stargate. All the women. Are you trying to say
facts.
that?
Facts.
Wow, you admitted to that. Wow.
Fact. Well, I didn't know what it was at first. I didn't know what it was at first, but now it's
So
so
when
obvious.
when Darrell was telling you this way back then, he was like, "Nah, these
No,
are
I was
my
like, no. I said they
friends."
love me, but listen. Over time, everybody just kept talking, and they was like, oh, guess what? We was talking about Stargate this, and guess who was talking about Stargate that, and I was like, is this true? And it was like, well, no, it's not true. But then it came out, but then everybody just started like kind of telling on themselves,
So
like.
are you officially the Erica Kane of the sector?
I don't
Damn,
know
man.
what, and I
How
here's
old
I
are
don't, I
you,
don't,
Ghost?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm 38. I don't know if a lot of people know who Erica Kane
I was
is.
about to ask, how old
that's
are
the
you,
soap
Ghost?
opera chick. That's the
Hey,
soap.
listen, this sector's a soap opera for real, for real. Like, but
It
I'm
is.
telling you, Erica Kane was the baddest. Only older people would know about that.
I said, no, they not jealous. They don't. They don't, I said, no, we love each other. We just had a little fights. You know, remember I was saying that bullshit. I said, we all good now. And I just, and then to come to find out, the money was talking about me. The only one was the first one to say, you know what, fuck it, Star, I don't like your ass, and fuck you, and
Mhm.
I know you,
You
so
shouldn't have cammed up in that shirt.
I should have never cam. I shouldn't. I don't think we would be here today if I never cammed up. We wouldn't be here if I wouldn't
Erica
cam up.
Kane. Who's Erica Kane? Erica Kane never. Erica Kane never won a. What was that? What was that? They used to give out those awards for soap operas. She never won it. She never won the award. Damn.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Like
I
she.
think that list of I think back then, Star, the ladies were behind you 100%, and then they started,
Two.
beef here, beef there. Next thing you know, that list of women in your corner is very short
Just
now.
kept dwindling down. It kept dwindling down. It dwindled until I was like, I got Keeper and money. And then Keeper was like, well, fuck you, Star. I'm glad I got at your ass. And so Brown, and then her and Money ended up being on the 80s hip hop thing on
So,
Corey's panel.
so let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you this, Stargate. Smoke right
Was Smoke right about what?
Oh, what?
about those. Yo, I heard Smoke speak on all the women you just named.
Smoke spoke on these females?
Never mind.
I
Yeah, he
didn't.
spoke on.
I did not hear about this. I just
Hey,
know
I already said
Smoke
I
was
should have
going
listened to
against
Smoke.
me. Smoke was going against me. I was
Would
the
you
first.
would you say it's the women or would you say it's the sector though?
First,
It's the women.
it was just one girl. At first, it was the only one, and then Miss Smoke and her were friends, and then it was just them two, and then Smoke got caught cheating, and then it was them three, and I had a lot of support. But then then there was other people that was like, "No, fuck that Stargate, you a villain, Ghost."
Stargate,
Uh,
Stargate, Stargate, Stargate. Remember, let's go back to that live stream. Let's go back to that live stream. Every
right,
woman you just named, every woman you named came on my panel for the first time that day to defend
right,
Keeper. Every
right,
one of them.
and
And I ain't never seen none of them. I never seen the Keeper, Glorion, Money to Burn. I never seen none of them. I never seen none of them on my channel. They was over there defending. And
right.
Smoke said back then, he said that's all one entity. These females, they come from Max's panel.
Oh yeah,
Was he right?
yeah, we know that. We know they come from Max's panel.
So
Smoke
was he
did
right?
say that. Okay, that's what you're talking about when Smoke said that
Right.
these women, they were
I
sent to.
said they move in a pack. They move together. They slither around everywhere together,
Yeah, but
causing
Max
mischief.
cutting them too.
Y'all,
Nah,
y'all won't, y'all won't admit that he was right. Y'all won't admit that he was right.
I already said I should have listened to Smoke.
Okay.
I
I said
said
that already.
I actually said I don't know. Smoke should apologize first, then I might see it your way, Brian. Binary.
Jesus.
Right, right.
Because it like he was in on it. Because I was like, well, I said, Smoke, I could have said y'all was after me because everybody started. I said, on your crew that's like still with you came at me first. I said, what if I would have said y'all was sent to me? And so the fact
Oh,
that like
Brown Sugar
make
Baby, you never been to my panel. I didn't mention your name. You wasn't a part of that crew that came over to defend Star that time.
I was the only I think I came to your show because I wanted you to know that I was the reason why why I canceled the interview, right? No, because before
Nah,
then
that
because
was the show where I was saying that you had some blame in that Smoke situation, and all of them came over to my panel that day to defend you. All of them.
right.
But I just find it funny now that y'all and as a matter of fact, who was the woman that was on Binary's panel that talked you out of that interview? It was three of them,
Well, QT was one of them. Well, not
right?
then.
It was creepy.
Let's not say talk me out because I fought to the death for that interview.
No,
It
they
was
talked
when
you out.
Darrell played the video.
That
It,
was
it
that
was,
was Nikki.
but it was QT. It was
That was
keep
Nikki.
not keeper. It was creepy people.
Mm-hmm.
and I forgot there was a third female. I can't even think who the third female was. They were trying to talk me out of doing the Darrell interview, and I remember QT was so mad at me, and I was like, QT, please, like, please don't leave. I was fighting for QT's love back then. Like, even though we like she was talking about me, I was like, QT, like, I never like went for people who came for me first. I was like, QT, please come back because I want to settle this. I said, I don't think we should like end our YouTube friendship over this. And she said, you know what? I ain't gonna be mad. She said, just be careful. And then creepy people said the same thing. I forgot the third female, the third female. But
Well, I was gonna say the only reason I came up was things had settled down and it wasn't
Gosh.
what was that, Peyton Place in the 21st century. So, but I don't know, it was like a soap opera tonight. Really, seriously.
right.
I call it generally inhospitable. But
Stargate.
I think I had said this before to you. I believe when it came to a lot of the women in this sector, the impression I get from the way things happen is that they may not have actually liked you, but they more than likely kind of went along with the flow. And
because Vita confirmed the fact that we were talking about the fact that Vita said it first, and then Money, and then I said, Money, I said,
that's right.
I said, Money, was you talking about me too? And she said, well, yeah, but what about everything?
My bad, I was muted. I hear you, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip off,
right,
bro. I'm gonna holler at you. Bro.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming through, dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of here.
All right.
Okay. But see that when you mentioned that before about was it Vita V?
What'd
you say?
You watching that view count?
Oh yeah.
I know you are.
Nah, we good.
All right. So, but you had said that about I think it was Vita V or whatever.
Vita was the first. She said we all were been talking about you, and that was the thing. Was like, wait a minute, who is
right?
all?
And that's when I think that's when I realized, and that's when I said, yeah. Basically, it seemed based on that, it seemed that it seemed like a lot of the people that you had issues with, a lot of the women you had issues with. I think, and again, I think this is behavior that you see.
Women that was having issues with me behind the scenes, though, because it was like, okay,
well, it may not have been issues. Here's what I think happened. I don't think it was issues per se. I think it's more attitudes. What happens with a lot of people is they will, and this is human behavior, and I think both men and women engage in this, and they will smile in your face, but stab you in the back. I used to, this is what I used to, I learned this. This is what I learned from my family a long time ago. They used to warn me about people, and they used to say, they'll smile in your face and knife you in the back. Never trust anybody. And so it's very good advice. And that's precisely what I think happened. So I don't think it was even so much that they had problems with you at first. They probably didn't. But they had their opinions of you. See, that's what you have to understand, especially when it comes to women dealing with women. It's their view of you, their attitudes of you, their opinions.
So listen, so Brown Sugar Bay said, Brown is saying, Star isn't on my level. She's gutter never. So like my thing is, I never thought this was like a competition with the women. Like I literally came here to kick it with people.
Yeah, you didn't think that way, but the reality is it's different.
Right. And so
reality is different.
Stargate girl, don't listen to this motherfucker, man. You can build bridges out here.
Is that 7? What's up, 7?
You can build bridges out here, girl. Don't listen to him, girl.
Yeah, I would definitely keep building my bridges. There are people who made it evident. I think they're comfortable now with letting me know that they never wanted to build a bridge with me ever.
Well, that's my point. It's not about problems. Here's the thing you got to understand.
Oh.
I don't think they had, again, I don't think it was a matter of they had all these problems and issues that they harbored against you. I don't think it was that. I think it was just overall at like their opinion and their view of you. And so when things went sideways, they just let that opinion and their view come out. So that's why when you heard what Vita had said and what other people had said, they just let their views, because I heard what Brown Sugar Baby had said. And again, that's exhibit. If Vita V was exhibit A, that's exhibit B.
Okay, you've got
That's
me
precisely
long-winded.
what
Can I
was
just get
going
out what I want
on.
to say? Then I can go, please. Hey, Identity, how are you? If you're still here,
I'm here. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Great.
Like,
Hope everything
I'm
going
gonna
well
keep
for
to
you.
that. I can't wait to chop it up with you on your panel. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look out for that. I'm working hard to get it done. I'm working hard.
All right. Cool. Anyway, Stargate. Like I said, I told you this before. You cannot control how people think or how they're gonna feel, whether it's beef or no beef. You get what I'm saying?
Right, right,
You see how you and Brown Sugar Baby were shooting off at the mouth at each other?
right.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's beef. Whether you take it personal or not, that's your choice. But that's all I wanted to
But
say, girl.
Seven, did you see me when I said when I in the conversation when I said, Brown, let's stop talking about each other and just have a
Yes, I
real
did. I
conversation.
did. I did hear you say that. I'm not
So
gonna lie.
I've
I've been here the
always
whole
trying to
time listening.
right. So I've been trying to build bridges even tonight. Like even after she said that I can't take care of my children. You know what I'm
I know,
saying?
I know, I know. You're always trying to
Yeah,
build
but
that
you
bridge.
can't
I
build
told you,
bridges with
you
somebody
can't
like
always
that.
build bridges. Oh my God, would you stop talking? Yeah. And I'm sorry. Hey, Jam, what's going on? You got beats, yeah?
Oh yeah, I do it. Thank you for coming.
Do,
Thank you.
do you mess with the UK?
Hell yeah, I know the UK love them drill. Like they love the drill
Yeah.
music, right?
Yeah. We do. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. I fucks with the drill music hard, so yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Sorry to switch it, but who do you like over here? If you know anybody.
I don't know anybody per se, but I'm just saying,
Hmm.
like, as far as the drill movement y'all got going over there, I dig it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, keep watching. Yeah.
Oh
Keep
yeah.
watching. But I will tell you some people to check out.
Hmm.
Rich 32. Get, or he goes by Ghetto. I also say Kano.
Okay.
They're kind of the older. They're kind of the older scene that have been here, like been doing it for years. Do you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
of course
yeah.
you probably heard of Krypton Conan. They're the younger scene. You've
Okay.
heard of Fredo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so those ones are younger, but the ones I mentioned before, they're older. Do you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But there's loads. And the big one that I love to death, because I know him, is Gigs. That's my boy.
So let me ask
He's.
you, is
Oh, thank you.
is battle rap still a big thing over there?
Yeah, they still have it. I'll try and get the channel for you because there's a channel up that's bringing up new artists to come up and do their thing as well.
Uh-huh.
So it is still a big thing.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'll send those your way. But yeah, man, I like your music still.
Thanks a
That's
lot.
what I wanted to ask. But yeah, Stargate, like I said, man, I told you all this before.
Right.
You can't police people's opinions and views or anything like that. I know it's wrong. I know it hurts because you and B Code have a friendship or whatever.
Right.
But it is what it is. It's on the internet, and people are gonna view it how they're gonna view it.
Right.
Whether you feel it's wrong, that's just how it's going to be.
I hear you, Seven.
All right. But anyways, I'm out. Only just jumped in to say all of that. All right.
Love you. Peace out.
And safe jam. Bye, Identity.
See you later.
Thank you for coming.
Well,
Hit the,
as I was
hit the
saying
cash
before,
app. Hit the cash app.
Get the cash out, man.
So
we on demon time tonight.
so again, I mean that's why I mentioned what you saw with Brown Sugar Baby here on this panel was not Exhibit A because you had mentioned that earlier. It's Exhibit B. I mean, you're seeing, and that's about as far as I've seen. I mean, I don't know every confrontation or fight you've had with the ladies in the sector. I've never cared, frankly, but if that one was indicative of some of the problems or issues that you had, it's pretty bad. Because I mean, she went for the jugular.
Right, and it doesn't affect
I
me
mean, it
because,
was
like, I
nasty.
use my here's the thing, Brown Sugar Babe
Mhm.
had to use or speculate or well, you can't keep a man, and it's not that I can't keep a man. I had to leave relationships where abuse or cheating occurred. Now, have Brown Sugar Babe husband ever cheated on her? Does she put up with cheating? Does he love her? We don't know these things because she doesn't talk about her life or what her
Right.
relationship or the
Well,
fact that the two or three men she's been with, we don't know what went down. Like, why didn't it
right.
work with the first dude?
Well,
Why
this
didn't
is
it
why,
work with
and
the second dude? So,
right.
like, my
And this,
thing is that what the women have done, or I'm sorry, not all the
let's
women,
go
but the
ahead.
women who have came against me, what they have
Right.
done in this sector was use stories that I told that I was trying to use as teaching lessons, or the fact of me just being vulnerable. They're trying to use it against me for for other reasons. The fact that she couldn't even like, well, she did apologize for saying that. Well, okay, well, yeah, you didn't say that Max exploited children, but what made her even in her right mind even connect that, or why would she say that in the chat, and why would T Pre even ride on that?
Well, when
And
she
that's
came,
what
here was the problem.
so
When
the
she
fact that
came
she
up,
wait,
right,
she calls me a liar, but when I said, "Yo, Brown, did you lie?" I never said that about. And then when I called her out on it, she was saying, "Well, you can't keep a roof over." So I can't keep a roof over my kids'
right,
name because I asked you why I said a story about Max keeping exploiting children. There's something wrong with you, Brown, for you to do things like that. And when I was willing to drop that beef to just have a real conversation, you don't want to because you're prideful and you know you're wrong and you don't want to admit you're wrong because that would be taking the L in front of the sector. I know this is what's true about you, Brown. Like, you want to call binary, you want to connect the child predator stuff, like I wouldn't keep my kids around and all of this other stuff. So you called him a predator on your show, and you was like, "Well, I didn't say that in my title." I said, "But you said it on your show." And then she came back and said, "Oh yeah, I did say it on my show, and I'm proud of it." So here's the you are the liar. I never had to use I never came at you and went personal to you. Now I
right.
did in defense of myself went personal. I said, "But let's stop doing that and have a real conversation." You don't want to because you actually want to be a part of this tearing down of me and binary. You want that.
Right,
You
right.
want to do it because that's so, like, if your life was so awesome, Brown, you could be like, you know what? Okay, let's do it. Let's have a real conversation. Something's wrong with your life. You're not happy in your real life because you wouldn't be on here flip flopping
Jeez.
back flip-flopping back and forth with these lies that you've been telling on me. I ain't told not one lie on you.
Well, the point that I was going to say was when she went, the problem was not only did she, get, extremely volatile and upset, but when she went for, you can't keep a roof over, and I think another
My
one was you're
children,
used up.
yeah.
That, I mean, that was really over the line. I think by anyone's standards, that's over the line. And again, this is what I go back to. I go back
YM,
to the fact
YM,
that
you cannot sit up here and say that it's not about binary when she actually came up here and started calling me all kind of bitches. When she
yeah, she
shot
wasn't
first,
talking about him. She
she
was
came
talking
up here,
about
YM, and
Star.
started talking about me.
That's right.
YM, so don't sit up there and act like you didn't hear her come at me. But like, that's your homegirl and you're gonna take up for her. But then, like, y'all say I take up for
Like,
binary.
how can somebody defend that kind of statement that was stated up here? You can't defend that. You can't defend that. What was said
So
was way over the line. E-
absolutely.
even if it was just if you get anger and people who are angry and upset, there was no need for her to say you're used up and you can't keep a roof. I'm like, wait,
Right.
where are
There's
you
no
getting
reason
this
to say
from?
that.
Yeah, where are you getting
called
this
you a
from?
bitch after you called me a bitch. Brown, don't start that bullshit. You started. You shot first. So
I
don't start
mean,
that narrative.
that's what
I
I'm
said it in
saying.
retaliation.
That's
And
right.
I
Well,
was actually the first one to say, let's put our guns down, have a real, let's stop talking about each other.
but see, you can't. That's the problem. When you try to not go in a different route, other people aren't going to listen to that. And again, it goes back to, I think I had said this previously to you, but I'll say it again. The problem is a lot of people simply don't respect you. I
Yeah,
don't
and
know any other way
YM
to
doesn't
say it, and
respect
they
me
don't respect you.
because
They look down on you.
because when I asked Brown Sugar why she was connecting the predator thing on Photon's live, she was like, "Bitch, shut up, bitch this and bitch that, and your children that, and with your children that."
When did I talk to you on Photon's thing?
I was referring to the fact that you was on
When
his
did I
live.
talk to you
You didn't
on
talk to me.
Photons?
I was there when you was on Photon, and I asked you why did you? Because then didn't Binary say why are
Were
you
you
bringing?
on his panel tonight? Star?
Did Binary ask
You
you?
see how she lying? She wasn't on the panel with us on Photons.
I didn't say I was on the panel. I said when I was at his live, I was in the chat room.
Okay, yeah, I did.
So
you are a bitch. Any woman that set up there and take up for a man, touching women. And far as you, Al, you don't know anything about me to make that judgment or any other woman. You don't know the whole story because me and Star was okay until the other day, until I found out she was laughing at women with domestic violence. So you do not know what you're talking about, Al. Stay out of women business
and QT
and go get the fuck
out
of that room and go get a life.
You said y'all was talking about how
don't let me have to call over there to that rest home or wherever the fuck you live.
Like I said, we're not gonna.
Don't be talking about me.
Like I said,
I'll say what I want, and you need to stop lying about that.
Your ass
There's
out. Keep
no
fucking with me.
what it is.
Fuck with me.
I
Fuck
don't
with
need
me,
to F
Al.
with you.
I
don't need to F with you. I stated what you stated what you stated here. That's what you stated. I'm just responding to what you stated.
To do with you. And
I
that
didn't
is
say
not
it did.
true what you said
I'm
about
talking
the
to
women.
her, not you. Okay?
Well,
I'm not talking to you.
Star is
Not
lying.
talking to you.
She lied on a couple of people.
Where did I lie?
You lied on Bombay. You lied on JJ. You got a lot of shit started. None of this stuff was started until you did it.
I did not say no.
You lied on them. And you never apologized, bitch.
Did you know if they're working together or not?
They are not. They don't even know each other. Why is that your business? It still don't change that you lied on them.
You don't even know that.
You lied on them. That was not even part of it.
You do
and
not even know
for
that.
you to set up here and let her lie like that. You know she lying. Why you do this?
Who was lying?
I'm just letting people talk. I mean,
So you trying to tell Jerm what to do?
I'm not telling him what to do. I'm just telling you that you are a liar and the truth ain't nowhere in you, bitch.
Tell me where I lied.
And you're gonna get what's coming to you. You know you lying.
You gonna put a hex
you
on
know,
me?
You know you're lying.
You gonna put a hex on me?
You know you lying.
I'm not lying, Brown. I said if I was
lying.
Okay, tell me where I lied.
You lied on Bombay. You lied on JJ. Then when that got straightened out, you tried to keep it going between Binary and them. Binary had said he was sorry, and you kept the shit going.
I said if Binary,
you a troublemaking bitch. I want nothing else to do with you after what you say tonight. I don't want to ever talk to you
about how I can't keep a roof over my kid's head. You don't have to go there.
You can't. Bitch, you irresponsible. Now, good night.
How am I irresponsible? Okay, so here's the
again.
So like I said, I'm irresponsible.
Again, like I said, when someone comes up and makes statements and you report the statements, what can they say? You know, that's the point that I made.
Hold on. So y'all, I'm about to shut this shit down. You
All
feel me?
right, dude. Thank you for having me on, bro.
Thank y'all for being here. Thanks everybody that hopped on the panel. Thank everybody that been here. You feel me? Any last words, y'all?
Oh, just peace out to Identity and Al and you too, Germ. Y'all have a great night.
Yeah. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for letting me up, Germ. It's been a blast, man.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully,
anytime, bro.
I
them
guess it
Cash
was
Apps
quite.
came in
I
flowing,
was
man.
quite alive from what I was able to see, and I hope people were able to explain themselves and explain their positions. But it was unfortunate some people went over the line, and that was the point that I made. And that's not acceptable, no matter what. You disagree with someone, that's fine, but you can't say the things that you said and think that's proper. And I don't care whether people don't like that or not. Ghost was right. There aren't a lot of values, ethics, and standards in this.
Thank you, Al.
Right.
I appreciate it, bro. All right, Stargate, any last words?
Right. That's thank you, Jeremy. Have a great.
All right. No disrespect, Al. It's just I'm just shutting this shit down. Thank everybody for being here. You feel me? It was a blast. Brown sugar baby. I have nothing at all against you. You feel me? You know I love you. I was just, letting people get their shit off. And we out. Thank y'all, man. Shout out to the sector. Y'all the shit.
Derm on the board, turn the beat up for the boy.
All right, y'all. Damn, I didn't even know this bug was still going.